Hello YouTube, my name is Jack. Welcome back to another Tranquil Tuesday game. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! It's very festive in here.
Yes, it's December.
It is.
It is.
It's the end of the year.
I know. Can you believe it?
No.
What happened? Oh, yes. If you haven't been here before, we do a game every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Saturday. Today is Tranquil Tuesday, where we run new detachments.
Yes. New detachments.
Yeah.
There's 2 so far.
There is 2.
Yeah.
Also, I found out today, I don't know if you know, but at the bottom of the page, it tells you what the next day is going to be.
Ooh, what's tomorrow?
Tyranids.
Ooh.
That's tonight.
I guess, technically.
So if we play for long enough, maybe the detachment will come out. And then we can review it at the end.
I don't know what actual time, Australia time it drops.
10:30.
Ooh, all right. Well, don't kill me
That's
too quick.
3.5 hours. That's about standard with what we do. 10:30, 11-ish. I think yesterday's came out around 10:30. So maybe we'll get to see the Tyranids tonight at the very end of the stream. So stay tuned for that. And otherwise, happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. Hopefully you're all gearing up for a big end of the year. A nice rest and relax. We all need it.
Open a giant battle box and stare at all the grey plastic and go, my 2025 is going to suck.
What do you have planned for your 2025?
I have laid out
Yeah.
everything in the backlog
Yeah.
on a table.
Yeah, he sent me a big photo. He was like, this is 2025. I was like, but what about this, Neil? And this? And he's like, no. No way.
Sisters are on there. Anything that's...
To be fair, you said Sisters would be done this year.
I know, and that
they
did
have
not
not
happen.
been
That
finished.
did not happen. Did not happen.
Gosh.
I'll admit that. Kind of Iron Warriors just kind of came over the top and just destroyed that project.
Yeah. But that was good. I mean, you second in the world for a display board.
Yes, that was very
Pretty
nice.
good.
Pretty good?
Pretty good. If you haven't seen that video, you can go check out how Neil won second in the world for Armies on Parade display board. Online competition. It was really good.
All right.
Let's get on to today's festivities, shall we? Do not forget, this Saturday, hello, I made a card. This Saturday, we have the big Thankmas charity live stream. What are you doing?
I'm trying to mime pushing the, but I'm in
Thankmas charity live stream. Make sure you save all your dollar bills. Unless you also, you can spare some dollar bills for today for me. Like, subscribe, and, super chat. Donate some memberships. That would be awesome. I see a lot of grey in chat so far. So become a member. Donate some memberships as well. Would be great. But yeah, save your dollar bills for Saturday. Spread the word. We got a huge lineup on Saturday. It's going to be awesome. Adela's going to be helping me in the background. Yeah. I also have a pretty enormous video dropping tomorrow morning. So 6 a.m. our time here, which is in like, I don't know, 12 hours.
That sentence could have gone almost anywhere.
Yeah.
I've got a pretty enormous something dropping.
Yeah, I do indeed. Tomorrow morning, so stay tuned for that as well. It's probably the biggest video that I've launched for the whole year, followed up on Saturday by the biggest live stream I think we've ever done. It's going to be like 16 people all in one go. It's going to be insane. So make sure you have notified yourself on that little card. It's in the links in the description down below. Go over there, notify me, put the bell on, share everything. Make sure you post it everywhere. Post it on Reddit, post it on Discords. Just do it. It would be great, and we can raise a bunch of money. It'd be awesome. Otherwise, if you hate charity and you don't want to spend anything on charity, spend it on me for Christmas. That'd be great. I have coaching services.
Do that.
No, please. I'll buy Adela something nice, I promise you. No, but in all seriousness, if you want to get some coaching or TTS events or anything like that, and you want to help and support the channel, Patreon/YouTube memberships is exactly the same. You can do it on either or. Really helps us out as well. We have different tier levels of memberships everywhere. So definitely go check all of that out and go get something commission painted.
Yay.
Yeah, she's good.
Adele's great.
It's great.
She has the Neil seal of endorsement.
The Neil seal?
The Neil seal.
That's
goes like this.
All right, well, we're starting early. Also, go check out a deploy mat. Why is your seal impression so high pitched? I thought they're more like kind of thing.
No, not the Neil seal.
The Neil seal.
No, the Neil seal's got high appeal.
Right. High. Ooh, I got it. Okay. Well, anyway, he's a poet and he knows it. Yeah, go check out all the things. The deploy mats and the base plates of the terrain as well are tip-top terrain as always. Thank you, Dan. And we are ready to test 2 new detachments today. So if you skip the intro, a bit of a disclaimer today. I play Death Guard, a fair bit.
Yeah.
I'm not a pro at
Pretty
Death
good
Guard,
at it.
but I'm okay. This is a brand new detachment.
What's it do?
So my whole army, anything infantry, which is my whole army today, really, get stealth and scouts 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're speedy little zombies.
I know. And
they've gone from slow zombies to fast zombies.
I also checked if the Death Shroud can scout 5 because they move 4.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if they could scout 4 or 5 because, scouting further than your movement.
Yeah, I guess.
But I looked
5.
it up, and I think people have told me it's going to be scouts 5, not 4. So they actually move faster pre-game than they do normally.
All right, well, good luck to them.
So there you go. So my whole army's basically going to scouts 5, and then there's a whole bunch of new detachments, new stratagems, and I have taken 3 enhancements.
Ooh,
yeah,
very spicy.
And you didn't build your list today.
No, I didn't build my list because I had no knowledge of Dark Angels.
Yeah.
I've never played Dark Angels.
Yeah, Neil was gearing up to play Sisters, and I was like, Neil, the thing for Dark Angels is out, play Dark Angels. It'd be great for content and show stuff. And he was like, okay, well, build me a list. And I was like, Arian, build me a list.
Just palmed it straight
neither
off.
of us know what the heck
this is supposed
Neil's
to do.
going to be doing today.
No.
So if you're a Dark Angels player, please help us out. That'd be really, really
Tell me
nice.
what to do in chat, and it'll be chat plays Dark Angels.
Yeah, chat will play Dark Angels today. It's going to be great. If we get something wrong, the disclaimer has been said. Don't comment down below being like, actually, you should be doing this. We don't know.
Shall I read what my
what do you do?
is? What do I do?
I know that you have a Raven Wing thing and a Death Wing
the Raven thing wing thing.
A wing thing?
Which will never come up because I
Why?
can't see you ever trying to fall back out of combat.
What do you mean I might fall back?
No, you won't fall back. And then the other one is, so that's each time in an enemy unit, excluding monsters and vehicles.
Yep. Takes a fall back.
Within engagement range of 1 or more Raven Wing units, tries to fall back, you have to do a desperate escape test.
Yeah, and if I'm battle shocked, it's a minus 1.
It's a -1. Yep. And then Deathwing, which is basically the Terminators. I don't know if there's anything else.
Maybe the Inner Circle Companions.
I'll double check that. Each time a Deathwing unit from my army charges, or if 1 or more targets of a charge are within engagement range of a Deathwing unit, so Deathwing are already there, then you get to +2 to your charge.
Interesting.
So if I deep strike out of
and you charge like something
close to these things, then it's a 7
I know that the overall detachment ability for you is like, kind of like +2 to charge for some units and Ravenwing fallback. It's not amazing.
It's not great.
Right? But the stratagems are really good.
The stratagems are okay.
Because I know there's an uppy downy for Deathwing.
So
that's really good. And I know that for 2 CP, you pick a unit within range of one of your units within 6 inches in the fight phase. Yeah. And you literally just charge them.
Yes. But so you don't get the charge bonuses.
No. But if I had like a unit sitting on a point, or like you had your unit sitting on a point, like with 1 OC, and I out OC'd you with Marines, but it didn't want to charge you, you could just literally go straight in.
Yes,
and
into,
then I'm like,
into one of your many melee units.
Hey, you never know. It would probably be better in another game, like against like, I don't know, Eldar or something, and I've got like a little unit that tries to out OC you, and then you're just like, no.
I'm not sure that there's an uppy downy.
Yeah, I think there's an uppy downy with Terminators. I think.
I will double check.
Anyway, we're going to be looking up a whole bunch of stuff. Let's get onto lists, and I will show you me first. Here's probably my new favorite model in the whole game, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my Death Guard with the Lord of Contagion. That's me.
Yeah.
So we're both still kind of getting to grips with the whole detachments and the enhancements and all that stuff. And that's pretty much going to be for the next 2 weeks.
Great.
I will just let you know now for Tuesday, Thursday, and then the following Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
It's pretty much going to be, we don't know what the heck we're doing.
It's chaos.
Yeah, there's a lot of detachments coming out. We're trying to make the best content that we can for you guys. So hopefully we'll work it all out. And I will address chat in a second, but I just want to clear everything.
What are you doing?
So for my enhancements,
Yes.
I've taken Plague Veil.
Okay.
I have 2 enhancements on 2 characters, a Surgeon and a Noxious Blightbringer in a unit of Shooty Marines. So they essentially, the characters have 2 abilities each normally. Now they have 3 because they have an enhancement each. And then the unit itself has its own ability. So that unit has 7 abilities.
Do you want to try and tell me what they all are?
Right, so Plague Veil is, while the bearer's unit is within range of a marker that I control, they get Lone Op 18.
Okay, interesting.
So I put them over the side, so I'll take this objective.
Yeah.
And then everything over that way can't shoot me long range. Interesting, I wanted to try it. And then I've also taken Droning Chorus, which is they all get Assault. So they scout 5, they move 5, they have assault weapons so they can advance and shoot. I've given them all guns, and they reroll their advances and their charges with the Noxious Blightbringer as well. They have like +1 leadership for themselves and a whole bunch of other random bits and bobs. They heal or do with the Plague Surgeon, etc., etc. But those are my enhancements out of the way. And then for that, and then my favorite new guy, this guy, I'm telling you, he is going to be an auto-include, I reckon, in pretty much every list that does this. This is a Lord of Contagion. He's 80 points.
Yes.
Right? For 10 extra points, I've given him Rejuvenating Swarm, which means he heals to the max HP. Every phase.
Every phase!
Yeah! And he's got Stealth. He makes you -1 Toughness. He's got Deep Strike. He has 5 attacks at 3 damage or 10 attacks at 1 damage, hitting on 2s with lethal hits. He is T6, 2 up, 4 up, and heals to the max HP every phase. This guy's a champion for 90 points. Like, that's a weapon. What a weapon.
I'm a little worried.
I mean, he's going to Deep Strike in a corner somewhere, and like bikes are going to charge him and then be like, oh no, 1 wound. I'm going to be like, whoop, and then just chop stuff in half.
Great.
Either that or you just melt him and I'll just die in one shot. But it'd be cool. And then on top of that, you know what his ability is normally?
No.
In the fight phase, if you damage him and he takes a wound,
Yeah.
on a 4-up, you take a mortal.
All right.
So like
you can
you
just
be
keep
like,
handing out mortals.
oh no, don't attack me, mortals, and then whoop, back up we go. So cool. It's great.
Great. What did you give me?
I don't know. Arian gave you a whole bunch of stuff. So this is not on me. Neil was like, build me a list. I was like, I've never played Marines, like hardly ever, ever, ever. Last time I played Marines was Black Templars in 8th edition.
Nice. 5 years ago.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What have I got?
I don't know.
Let's have a look.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that was my job. Marines.
They're a thing, still.
Yeah.
They'll never not be a thing.
That's
Thanks,
true.
G-dubs.
They will always be a thing.
They will always be a thing.
Well,
We'll be a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
The towers have fallen.
Yeah. We'll both be gone.
We'll both be dead, and someone will still be like pushing that little plastic marine across their
they'll have like
driftwood
they'll have a whistling
board.
knife and
Yeah.
they'll be like, I'm gonna file these mold lines off my Marines. Yeah.
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 Now, just keep going.
Yeah. Well, what do you have? You got some Raven Wing, you got some Death Wing.
Yeah, that's all I know.
You got some characters that we don't even know where they join, really.
No, not really. Oh, I don't know whether they're supposed to join, but I
You
put
got the lion.
the chaplain with a unit of Terminators.
Yeah.
The Lion is hanging out by himself next to a unit of Terminators.
Yeah. The
The Azrael went with the Guard.
Yep.
Blade Guard equivalents.
The Inner Circle Companions.
Inner Circle Companions.
Companions.
Which are basically slightly fightier Blade Guard.
Yeah.
And then the captain has gone with the Assault Intercessors.
Yes.
To give them reroll wounds.
Yes, that's exactly what you should have done. I remember now Arian said, put the captain with them for reroll wounds.
And I've taken all, how many models is that? That's 6 plus 5 plus 2, that's 13 models?
Yeah.
I've chucked them all in the repulsor.
Right. Well, I'm not so great at cracking transports. I'm all just get up in your face.
A little bit of melted.
Sit on a point.
You've got the mortal wounds coming out of Typhus. You've
That's
got
true.
the unstoppable force that remains Morty. So I've still, look, I've got one aim, chat.
To kill Morty?
One aim, no. Not just to kill Morty.
With a lion?
With the lion!
Yeah, well,
if we don't
if
get
the lion touches
Primarch
me, I'm
versus...
probably dead.
No, I don't think so.
I don't even have -1 damage in this detachment.
I don't think he kills him. I think
Really?
Yeah, he's like 4 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got involves. You just go.
Invons and feel no pain.
All right.
Yes.
You did
Here we are.
3 wounds to me.
All right.
And yeah, good
I'm not
luck.
going to kill you in return. You got 3 up invon, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he does.
Well, you know what? Morty's not going to kill you in return, but this guy, yeah, he'll take on the lion.
All right.
Yeah.
I will keep an eye out for him and make sure he dies in one go.
No, come on. Now I've hyped it up. He's going to ensure it happens. New detachment game already? Yeah.
Yes, 2 new detachments, which didn't give us a lot of options, to be frank.
Yes.
When you decided, oh, it's new detachment December.
Yeah.
And
Here we are.
then, like, hey, guess what?
You know
Next
what?
week, we'll have 7 whole detachments
That's
to pick
true. That's true. But we won't be able to play Death Guard or Dark Angels.
No, they're
and on
off the
Thursday,
table.
we're playing Nids and whatever else comes out tomorrow night.
So there'll only be 5. No, because
3.
there'll only be 3 left by the time we get to Tuesday.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah,
I get to pick.
Sure.
No,
you get
wait,
the
wait.
choice of 2.
Wait, well, if that is the Crucible,
Yeah.
then...
What do you mean the Crucible?
Well, the gauntlet.
Right.
Right. If
Then
that's a
I have to
gauntlet...
play the leftover?
No, I get to choose any one of the detachments
That's
that
fine.
have come out.
I have a problem for you though.
Okay.
What if all 3 of those leftover detachments are Imperium?
No, what I'm saying is I will choose out of any of the detachments that have been released in December.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, we'll see. Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Well, you can pick out of the remaining 3 for whatever I play. But if they're all Imperium, then we're screwed.
No, I'm saying...
I can't play Imperium.
It'll be one of the many detachments that have been released by next Tuesday.
Yes.
So there'll be 10 or 9.
All right. Well, it's gonna be something. Ola says, Jack, when he built his first list, when he built his list, which character should I take? All of them.
Every single one.
I have so many characters today. Honestly, neither of these lists are going to be winning any tournaments, but it's Tranquil Tuesday, and we're here to see what happens. You know,
Yes.
what it does. It's a very chill game. This is not a competitive game by any means, so don't add us if you think it's trying to be
I
competitive.
do think Arian should have used the uppy downy on the chaplain
Yeah.
instead of
We just
the
found out.
objective
It's an
control.
enhancement, yeah.
But
Thank you, chat.
I'm going to take what I've been given
Yeah.
and look forward to the gauntlet next week.
Where did you get these beautiful armies?
Yeah, I painted them.
He painted them all. I painted nothing on the table. Even the Nurglings are painted by Adela.
Oh, there you go.
So, you know, I painted the terrain.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Good work. These mats are very well painted.
They are not painted, but thank you. I did them myself too.
All right.
Anyway, let's move on to today's game. What are we playing? We're playing one of the GW missions, but I've changed it slightly.
Why?
So, because it was getting boring.
Oh,
You know, none of the GW missions have adapt or die, the special rule. None of them.
Oh,
I don't think any of them have it. Maybe one, but it's maybe like unexploded ordnance, so no one ever plays it. But basically, we're playing Purge the Foe today, which is hold 1, hold more, kill 1, kill more. That's it.
that's it.
And then our special mission rule for today is going to be adapt or die, which is you get 2 free redraws with your cards.
Would that be a haiku? Adapt or die? No. Okay.
Adapt or die.
And that's only 3 words.
Yeah. So that, and then in terms of our deployments today as well, we are playing the lovely and my favorite Crucible of Battle. Yes.
Is this your new favorite?
This is my old favorite.
I thought you liked the
Search and destroy?
pizza
cutters?
cutters.
I like that one too, because I like the corners. But I do really, really, really like Crucible of Battle.
All right.
It's probably my favorite. Anyway, with that being said, we're both playing tactically. You know,
I'm playing
adapt or
tactically.
die.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't really have anything else to give away. So, ready for the roll-off?
Sure.
All right. I'm red. You first.
All right.
Let's do it. I need to scout my whole army.
Go for it.
You first, but wait a minute, I've got to move my whole army.
Yeah.
Great.
Make your whole army do stuff.
Yeah, all right. Well,
I think it
can
suits
answer
me
some
a little
chat.
bit that I go first because I do get to see where he scouts and he doesn't kind of get to do a double move on turn one.
Yes.
There we go.
This is like the Age of Sigmar double turns.
Yes, it is.
That's pretty
If you
nice.
get up turn one and you get to go first, I could see there would be some possible alpha strikes, but I'm not sure if the army has enough movement to even capitalize on the extra 6.
Oh god. Yeah, exactly. I will say I'm gonna leave these Poxwalkers back here. They're just gonna stay where they are. They're just gonna stay where they are for the whole game. In Deep Strike, I have Lord of Contagion Man, and I also have 3 Nurglings. That's it. Everything else is on the board.
All right.
What do you got in reserve?
I've got a unit of Terminators on the board, 1 in Deep Strike, and then I've got 2 units of the Flyboys, and that's it.
2 units of the Flyboys.
Yeah, it's the Lord of the Flies. Oh, actually, technically, you're Lord of the Flies.
I am Lord of the Flies, yes.
All right.
I have deployed my Nurglings up here in the middle so that I can...
And I'm already
get
starting to
close.
look up.
Yes, this will... This,
Yeah,
I mean,
this is
I-
all.
you know, you
It's
say,
going to be terrible.
You say if we take long enough, then we'll get to the end. You know, like we might not take that long, but with you looking up every rule...
Inner circle are Deathwing.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, there we go. I'm just going to scout all my dudes over here. Typhus is going to go to the middle. Hello. Everyone's going to follow suit. Look at how fast I am, Neil. It's like I
You're the
get a whole
speediest-
extra turn of movement.
You do, basically,
Yeah.
because they're so slow.
Yep. That's them all scouted up into the corner over there.
All right.
I'm
Let's
going
see
to
who's gonna do
scout
over here.
my Poxwalkies this way. Oh, God.
All right.
May as well get them up behind this wall, you know. And just chill here for a bit. I don't know if I should scout these around the wall here. The lion is there, and I'm a bit worried that the lion can just make like some long charge and kill me instantly. I also don't want to get shot by a repulsor. How far does that move? 10?
Probably.
Yeah.
It'll be 10 or 12, probably 10, knowing Repulsor. I actually have the stat line here. I can assure you it is only 10.
10. All right, well, we're going to move these just slightly over here. These could not move as far as I wanted them to because I would like to, you know, scout into the open with first turn, but I didn't roll to go first, so sadness. All right, well, that's me. I have done my scoutings,
All right.
and I shall remain where I am now.
I need to have a little think, a little ponder.
Yeah.
I need to draw some cards,
Okay. Yes, you do.
so I'll do that.
What is happening, chat?
What is happening is,
How are you all doing? Good to see you
I
here.
hope, chat, you are familiar with this hat. The hat.
Yes. Why?
Will you ever mix it up? Will it ever be a different hat?
Well, when they bring out new cards, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, new hat.
Or if they,
New year,
or if
new
they get
hat.
rid of cards, you never know.
Area denial and engage on all fronts.
Okay.
Can
get
you
within the middle.
Get within the middle is doable.
And then get some engaging in all the quarters.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yes.
The question is, do I want to discard it now and try to get something else? I think everything else is a bit mediocre. I might
Yes, true.
draw
You get your
Assassinate
free
or
redraw.
try. Yeah, I don't think so this turn. I think I might just discard it for a CP at the end of the turn.
Really? Wait, at the end of the turn.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
right.
Does Azrael give you an extra CP?
I will have a look.
Do you want me to, while you do your moves, look for
Yeah, you do that.
I think he might do, but honestly, chat, we're all just going off our own knowledge. So
You probably
we'll
need
see
to
what
tell me
happens.
pretty quickly.
Hi, Noob Henry, good to see you. Hi, X Hobbies, new detachment game already? Yes. Hi, Bogdan. Hi, T Dubs. Hi, Emotionalism. Hi, everyone. How you doing? What are you working on? And have you liked and subscribed it yet?
And if not, why not?
Yeah.
I'm having a look. That's it.
Yes, he does. At the start of the command phase, if this model is on the battlefield, is he in the repulsor?
He's in the repulsor.
Then no.
All right, but he will soon be on the battlefield. Right.
So you can discard for a CP, or you could free redraw and then discard for a CP. May as well
Uh,
burn through your cards.
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to take the middle with these, acknowledge that they will die the following turn.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it.
Nice.
All right.
Well, very good. While you do your moves, I will point out to chat
Whoops.
where everything has gone.
I just threw the hat away.
The hat is gone. He threw it off the table. I'll go fix that up for you, buddy.
That's okay. All right. Well, I'll advance these guys because they're not really going to shoot anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
So, chat, while Neil does his things, he has...
actually, they could shoot downwind at those Terminators. They probably won't do any damage, but...
This guy looks a little different. That's because we only have 5 Outriders, so we're using a Chaplain as a normal Outrider, which is also then proxied as a Deathwing Knight.
I know, but these
So-
are actually not even the right size. They're the old bikes. You know that, right?
Wait, what? What?
Yeah, they're the old bikes.
What are the new bikes on?
The new bikes are on bases. The old bikes were never on bases.
Huh? Say again.
They're the old Deathwing.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, they're on
bikes.
the little
The
ovals.
little
Not
bikes.
the big ovals.
No.
Oh.
And we don't have them.
Yeah, we don't.
So
So we're using Outriders today as them, but that's okay. It is what it is. We've also got Neil's Repulsor in the middle, 2 units of bikes. The Lion is chilling behind that wall all the way over there, ready to go. And then on my side, in terms of Deep Strike as well, Neil, you have what? A unit of... Do you have 2 units of jump Marines in Deep Strike?
no. Yes, I do have 2.
And a unit of Terminators?
That is correct.
And the other unit of Terminators on the board?
Is on the board.
Neat. For me, I've got, these look like Blight Lords, but they're Death Shroud with Lord of Virulence. Poxwalker's over there too. Poxwalker's here. I've got Death Shroud here with Typhus. Marines, Fight First, Melee Blob with Nurglings. Morty, 2 Haulers, and then I've got some Poxy Walkies, and my Shooty Blob over here, and another unit of Poxy Walkies.
I'm just seeing what guns
do
are on the Ravenback Knights. I know they've got like a plasma something, 1 shot,
Yeah, they do.
and the rest is like pretty mediocre.
I'm working on a
They go
forum.
12,
We'll
which means
make-
I will have to advance.
Warhammer board for sure. Nice. Finally, someone playing a Death Guard new detachment online. Let's go. Yeah! Let's do it. Wait, what do you mean finally? It came out like yesterday.
All right, roll a 5. They move 12, so
How
that's
fast are
probably
people-
17, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Right. How fast are people getting these games out? I went 1 and 4 at Gonghammer and got the award for the worst player in Chaos Super Faction.
Nice.
Spoon though.
So I think I'm going to move block you as
The
much
Chaos
as possible.
Spoon.
Here.
That's cool.
Yep.
What you're really going to do here, friend, is give me more movement.
No, you're going to be able to. You're already got all the movement. You're just going to, and that'll
You know
be
that
it.
I move 4.
I
I can't
know.
even make it through the wall.
Well, good. That's good. That's what I need. I need you
Okay.
not to come through the wall.
But you're the first one to do a video. Woo! Let's do it.
No, these guys will easily be able to make it through the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Terminators move 4 and the Marines move 5.
Yeah.
But yes, it's exciting times.
I'm just seeing what guns they have. They have none of it is assault, so they
Now,
will do nothing.
I also lost the ability in my army to do the whole adaptation to you. So I don't. I believe that's what I lost. It is very confusing, but I'm pretty dang sure. I'm going to double check for Death Guard, because it's hard to know what is the army rule and what is just, generic stuff. The army rule is the aura, which I still have, so the -1 toughness. The Plague Company rule is I get the either out of the 3 different auras. Oh, and it's also, if you control a marker, it becomes sticky. So I've lost sticky objectives
15 this way.
and the ability to make Neil -1 to hit, -1 save, all of that stuff like that. I got a voucher for Tip Top Terrain. Yeah, there you go. Well, that is Dan's company.
Right.
Shout out to Dan. Nice. He was there too. Very good.
Right, so we'll get that, which is nice.
Yeah.
Do I want to push the knights onto that? I don't think so, not yet. Although that means come your turn, I'll have to kick you off 3 objectives, which is going to be awful.
Yep.
So I think I need to leave this here.
I'm going to kill those bikes in the middle, and then I'm going to sit there and
Forever.
do nothing.
Forever.
You're going to look at me nice, and I'm going to be like, huh,
All right.
hi, Neil. And it's going to sit in the middle and just wait.
Well, let us do
Nice.
some things. We're going to shave off some wounds here.
What are you guys excited to see in tonight's Tyrannid detachment? I'm excited, but I have no idea
Now,
really
these
what
guys
they're
can
going to do.
move
Because
4, did you say?
4.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Yeah. I don't really know what they're going to do because they already have their own book, right? So it's going to be interesting to see
I'm just going to move this.
their new detachment. Everything over there moves 4.
Yeah, I know. That's why I figure if I move over here, I will be within 15 right now. You'll move 4, so you'll need a 10-inch charge to get on me.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So then some skills.
Wait, how do we know it's Tyrannids? We did find this out earlier.
So we'll advance.
I found this out earlier today. At the bottom of the page, it says what the tomorrow one is going to be. So on the Dark Angel page, it does say tonight is Tyrannids. Tuning in late, I was doing the school run. What have I missed so far? Nothing really, just a whole bunch of blab. You know, like, subscribe, the usual stuff. Neil is doing his movement, and today we are playing 2, count 'em, new detachments. It's exciting stuff. Oh, and it's also Christmas. It's December.
I'm trying to think, do I want to
Happy holidays.
Do I want to CP this? I'm trying to do maths.
All right.
What's 9 minus 5?
4.
4. So I've only got a 50-50 chance of making it anyway. All right. I'll see how far the lion can move.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do we want to tempt
Do we know
fate?
that? Did you guys know that the lion's a monster?
So he can't go through the building?
True, I just realized, yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait. The lion is a monster, but in the core rules, it says that monsters and vehicles, excluding Primarchs
Okay.
that are not chaos, and Belisarius Call can move through terrain.
Beautiful.
So the lion, I'm pretty sure, can. I don't know how I know that.
You don't.
because I
It's
hate
just
Marines,
no. It's injected into your brain somehow.
Here somewhere. Oh, cool. It's the really weird, smelly guys taking on the Death Guard. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is exactly. Yeah.
That's
the weird,
me.
smelly guys.
right.
Primarchs can go through.
See, he's very smart. Is he 8-inch or 6-inch move? Do you know?
He probably has an 8-inch, seeing as his name's Johnson.
Yeah.
But
wow.
I guess 6.
Wow. It's actually.
It's 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Okay. So
Starting
I'm
early.
gonna move this building real quick.
My lord, this makes me happy. Nice. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. These guys rolled a 1.
Neil has moved all
They
the
can move
terrain.
6. Yeah. I will put that one back in a sec.
All right, you want me to do that?
No. I just want to leave it like this.
Okay, you
so
can
I
do your thing. All right,
I can see
go.
where things are.
Nice.
All right. 6 is
What
here.
do you guys think as well? Firstly, the Tyranids. Get back to me on that. What are we going to see tonight in the new Tyrannid detachment? That's going to be sweet.
So he rolled a what?
Either myself or Arian, it's a 4 in the tray, myself or Arian on Thursday are going to be playing the Tyranids, depending on what comes out tomorrow, and then we'll play the other one. You know, like if it's Thousand Suns, I'll play Tyranids, Arian will play T-Suns. If it's Eldar, I'll play Eldar, he'll play Tyranids. So we'll work it out. So tune in for that. It's going to be sweet. And then we'll have a bit of a gap.
Okay.
Because of Thankmas. So that'd be cool.
This goes back.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put them on the top so chat can see.
Of course, yeah.
And I'm just trying to think what's the longest possible distance I could put him here.
Right.
So I think he's within like 15 or 14. So
Of
that's
the
okay.
lion? I don't think the Poxwalkers really want to charge the lion because
He would just murder
he's a
them.
little bit scary.
He would absolutely remove them from the board.
Yeah.
He has a sweep attack.
Oh, I know.
That will just every Poxwalker gone.
Yep.
All right. These guys all want to be able to see down
But
this.
yeah, second question, not about the Nids, but about the Death Guard and the Dangles. What are you including in the Death Guard and Dangles armies? Chat earlier said 30, thank you, Ola. 30 Poxwalkers is not enough. You need 60. Which actually, I just realized you can only run 30 Poxwalkers. Oh, you could have 60 if you have 3 and it's a 20,
Did you say these guys have lone op 18?
If I make it to this objective, yes.
And you will make it to that objective.
I can advance and shoot as well.
Great.
Hi, Julian. Good to see you.
It's horrifying.
Psychic Tyranids?
The question is, do I want to give up the middle, which I probably will have to do, but I don't care anymore. Area denial is already
End of your
gone.
turn, yeah, you got it.
But what other ones are middle based?
Cleanse, establish locus.
Yeah, so I might have to push it back, but I can always get rid of those for free now. It might be better.
You don't need to hold the middle for established locus. It's just cleanse, and cleanse is that one and that one as well. So you won't even need the middle really.
So the other question is, do I want to push for this as opposed to the middle? I'm much more set up to countercharge the middle. I think I will just leave it at countercharging the middle.
Nice.
You can move 4. So once again, I will need to just keep my thing out of range of charging through the buildings a very long way.
Yeah.
This is really weird, having to
so
think
tactical?
about how far a Terminator, Blightlord Terminator can get on turn 1.
Yeah, that's
This
right.
it's not
They're pretty far.
normal, right?
Yeah.
So Typhus can move what, 4?
4.
Are you sure it's 4?
Yes.
So
actually, you've
better-
just
better
triggered
check.
something in my brain hole.
he might be 5.
Everyone in that unit is 4. He is 5.
All right, good. Okay, so 5
How
plus 12 is
dumb is that?
17. So so long as I stay outside of 17, I'm okay.
Nice.
All right, so
Yeah,
we'll
he's
do
the only
that.
Terminator that can sprint, as we learnt on last week.
Okay.
Which is not him, it's actually whatever his name is, the guy, the Space Wolf. What's the Space Wolf? The super famous guy? Logan Grimmer.
Logan.
Logan in Terminator armor
Right.
is the only guy who can sprint.
We are outside 17.
X-Hobby says,
Yes.
I'm a newish player and I've been trying to have fun playing my Heavy Intercessors infantry list. My friend plays Riptides. I now hate Tau. Well, Heavy Intercessors are quite slow and they don't like shooting Riptides,
I'm
and
gonna
they're
actually
3
move
wounds a pop.
him.
That's part of what makes him strong, and Riptides are 4 damage. So it's not really a great matchup for you.
I don't know how far Typhus's range is.
18.
Okay.
But Neil has 10 Heavy Intercessors, and he loves his Heavy
I
Intercessors
do
right
love
now.
Heavy Intercessors.
Yeah,
I think
the-
they're great. I think they
the
need a
brick boys.
home. They haven't really found a home in 10th yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would love to see, because they're pretty tanky for an intercessor, and they're not that much more expensive than a usual intercessor.
Hopefully they change Anvil's siege force, so instead of being like, oh, if you stand still, you get +1 to hit. Maybe it's like, if you're in Gravis armor, you get +1 to hit. That would be cool. And then they have like super chonky Bolter Marines with Anvil siege force.
How
That'd be
far
nice.
within the zone do I have to be to get engaged? I'm just having a real think here.
Engage is each quarter.
Each quarter.
and
It
you-
doesn't matter how deep
You
in.
cannot be, but you cannot be within 6 of the dead middle of the board.
Okay, then forget.
And Air Denial is within
not gonna
3 of the middle of the board.
All right. So, chat, what we've done is we've lined up some shots over there, just some cheeky shots to go downwind into probably the Poxwalkers, realistically, which we will make our Oath of Moment target,
Fair.
right? And then we've positioned this so it's just outside of charge range. He's not getting charged. You can charge with the Terminator's Lionel if you get a 10, I think it is, right? I don't know if you can give yourself extra.
Nope.
Right, but he's also
They don't advance the charge or
he's
anything
set up
like
for a
that.
counter charge as well. So hey, see how we go.
Neat.
The Terminators here, you will be able to shoot at them, but I just figured I would move them up. And I think everything else is in the air or in the bus.
Nice.
Wait.
In the bus.
You're
in
going
the
to
Airbus.
you're going to kill these poor guys.
They are certainly dead.
They are very, very dead.
So
But
dead.
I will have set up entirely for a counter charge, and I'm hoping that that's a brutal turn 2 counter charge that makes you cry.
Probably.
Yeah.
You probably will.
Good. All right, let's do some shooting.
Yeah.
And that'll be it. 3 little bites. I've already brought it up on my...
Got that bell boy in the list for that -3 battle shock on a stick? That's true. I do have the bell boy, yes. He's here. He's over in my shooter unit. I don't like how cheap the Riptides are with that defensive profile. Those things are underpriced. Do you think so? I actually think that they're not that good. A lot of people like to run Riptides, but I find that whenever I play them, they actually do the least damage.
How far away
I think
am
the normal suits, crisis suits are better. So, there
Right,
you go.
I'm within 18.
Interesting.
So that's nice. I will be shooting everything at the the poxwalkers.
Nice.
Nothing at anything else.
Very
They're
good.
they're all -1 to hit, I assume.
Stealth, yes.
Yes.
Everything is always -1.
Beautiful. I'm not going to overcharge the Plasma Talon because there is no point, even though I'm not a coward.
Nice.
Thank you. And we'll just do some shooting. It's not a lot of shooting. These things are... we'll do the frag launcher, the blast on the grenade launcher.
Yep.
Oh no, I don't have that equipped. So that's great.
Okay.
Thanks, Arian.
Everything from the Ravenwing Black Knight bike unit down here into the...
Yeah, there's 3 models. They have the plasma, not the grenade launcher, so they're not shooting the grenade launcher. They have bolt pistols, and they have 1 shot from the plasma tower.
All right. Wait, 1 shot from 1 guy?
Yeah.
Isn't it 3 guys with 1 shot?
I don't think they all have plasma talons. I think for every 3, you can take 1 plasma talon. No, every model is equipped with plasma talon.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
So 3 shots.
If only they had the other ones, it would be blast and it would be fun and games. So 3 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Rerolls.
Rerolling. Wounding.
T like 4 or something, so 2s.
Yeah, something like that. There you go.
AP a lot, damage
AP
2.
-2 at 1 damage.
5 at feel no pain. You killed a guy.
Nice. That's
Lit.
pretty much what you expected turn 1.
Well,
I just want to see
we've
if
been
I
playing
can,
for like 40
if I
minutes,
can
we've killed a
keep
single
these guys
poxwalker.
in the building and still be 3 inches away. I just think that's probably smarter.
Oh, from the lion.
Yeah.
The lion.
I'm going to say I cannot. So, yeah, they're just out hanging out.
All right. Lion, I see you on that point over there.
Yes.
Alias says, hello and happy holidays. Glad to catch a stream. Finished another semester of law school. Ooh, rough. Nice. And this break I decided to work at my local hobby store. Nice. On my first day, someone bought 3 Tower Battle Forces. 3 Tower Battle Forces at once. $900.
Wow.
That is so cheap.
That's a lot of Tau.
Yeah.
I know how I would paint Tau if I had a chance to paint Tau.
Yeah,
I know exactly how I would.
What, yellow?
No.
White?
No.
Blue?
Cherry red metallic.
So like Farside Enclaves.
Yeah, but just not the flat, the metallic
Yeah, that's
red.
what they are.
Are they metallic
Farside,
red?
yeah. Exactly the same as pre-Heresy Thousand Suns in the
okay.
cherry red glossed armor.
Nice.
Pretty sure? Nice. All right, well, let's do it. Do you score anything? Area denial?
Yeah, I get area denial.
Area denial for 5 points.
I will discard engage on all fronts. Oh, I can't get mini, can I? There's no 2 quarters.
No.
All right, and I'll get a
Just
CP.
3 quarters.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're getting
All
up to 3 CP. I will go up to 2. I have no IP down shenanigans or anything like that. No battle shocks to be had. I will guess I get overwhelming force just to kill that thing on the point right now. Area denial.
Okay.
That'd be cool. Color Horde. Can't do that. Bring it down.
Nice.
Can't do that. And establish Locust. Be in the middle. I can do that. Free redraw. Get rid of Bring It Down. Get out of here.
Sure.
Engage in all fronts. Balls. No! Thwarted again.
Well, you can get into that quarter. If you want the lion to be somewhere near you, you can get into that quarter.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. So Locust I can do with my Marines. That's fine. They don't need to charge. They can just get within 6. And then engage in all fronts is pretty hard. I might just shove the Poxwalkers over the line. Just surrender them for 2 points.
Sure.
You know.
That's what I've done over here.
If I can advance enough of them to the point, I'll steal the objective from you too.
Maybe. I wonder how much
the
OC
lion?
is the lion.
I'm guessing 2.
He is...
Actually, it's probably ridiculous.
It's probably...
It's
It
gonna
should
be
be
like 4 or
ridiculous.
5, isn't it? Because he's silly.
You keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
He's 17.
Wow, that's as much as a Norn in
No,
Precious
he's not.
Stampede.
He's 4.
4, still a good amount.
Okay.
So I need 5 dudes to the objective there, and that would give me engage and deny you primary.
What's their normal move?
4 whole inches.
All right, so 4 inches will
Yes.
get you not very far.
Yeah, you let me know what advance I need, and I will roll it.
Okay, to get 5 on, what have you got?
Okay.
What did you get?
No, you tell me first.
All right, so to get 5 on,
Yeah.
you will need, sorry, I pushed this guy back.
Yeah.
You need 5 to get on,
Yeah.
and then you need another 3
Okay.
so you need 4 plus 4.
I only need 4 dudes on it.
You only need 4 dudes on to
because
take it
OC
off me.
1.
Yeah. but that doesn't help you. They're equidistant away.
All right.
So actually, no, I'm wrong.
Because there's a wall in the way?
Because there's a wall in the way.
Yeah.
So you need a 6, so you only need to roll a 2.
A 2?
To get 1, 2, 3, 4 on.
Okay. You're certain on that?
I am pretty certain.
Okay. Chat, he cannot see what I rolled. It is
A 2?
a 2.
Nice work.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
do it. So move me on, please.
Okay.
Just to get them all over the line. I'll sit behind the wall as much as I can in the building so I don't get shot and killed. Just move them all
Wait
inside.
a second. This guy, I guess
Yeah.
he can go here.
Yeah,
How
just
about
put them all
that?
on the
I
inside.
don't actually know if you can. Sorry, I fucked up.
Okay.
F
well,
up.
hold on. The objective is here.
Yeah.
It's all the way
I know.
around
I can
along
see
here.
that.
Yeah.
I think you can.
Okay.
I'm just going to put you on.
Nice. Just
There you
don't
are.
put me outside the wall. Put me on the inside of the wall.
Well, you can't be on the inside of
Yes,
the
I
wall
can.
and
There's-
get that many people on.
What? There's a point
Yeah,
here.
I know that. But
Just move that
if
guy
you're
there.
if you're moving that way, you can't actually get as many people on.
Move the guy on the other side in front. Here.
Yeah.
Move that guy to there.
Yeah. So he's here.
Yeah, and then the guy that was outside can go to the corner. No? Yeah,
So,
that's fine.
So don't forget this is here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Where are the rest going?
Yeah.
You can get one more on.
Yeah.
Where would he go?
Here.
That's what I'm saying.
Here.
You can't actually go this way anymore because you've now gone.
There.
No, that's 9. You've moved. Don't forget, you're right over here. You've now given yourself like 2 extra inches of movement. Okay. This is what I'm saying.
Hold on, wait, hold
Wait,
on.
no.
Let
Just
go.
pick us up. Pick us up.
Wait.
Right. Yeah. All right.
My
You were over here, right? You can move 6.
At this point, I'm going to
6 goes to here.
Yeah, so one here, one here, one here,
Yeah.
and one here.
No. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. The problem is your walls are where you want to be standing. This guy physically can't stand there.
Yeah. That's why I said leave the wall. Do you want me to re-roll it?
You can
I will.
You can re-roll it if you want.
I mean, I'm going to get it 1 and then cry about it. Okay, here, I know how to solve this.
Sure.
Don't look at what I'm going to roll.
All right.
Yeah, I'll re-roll it.
Sure. All right.
No, I'll just save that. It's easier. Okay, cool. They're just going to go here.
Okay.
Okay. And you know what? I will get 4 on there specifically so that I don't hold it, because otherwise you'll get Storm Hostile like super easy in the next turn and I'll be sad. And I'll also, because the objective is more than 6 inches wide, sit more than 6 away from Mr. Lion so that he can't just 2 CP jump into my face and then I'll be sad.
Well, he could definitely do that right now. So
The objective is 6 inches wide, so
Yes.
if I'm on this side, there's no chance. No other way. Move. Okay, sweet.
you can't go that far. You've got 3 guys on at that point.
I rolled a 5.
I know. Okay, so you roll a 5.
They moved 9.
Yeah, so you move 9.
I'm putting the rest against this wall.
Okay.
There you go.
And where are you putting the 5 that are
4.
4?
Here,
Yeah.
here, and here.
Okay.
Yep.
So now I just want to see to make sure I'm not 6 away because I absolutely will try and charge you.
Yes, please do. Mathematically, it's literally impossible because you only have a sliver of your base on the other side of the terrain, on the objective. The
Yes.
objectives are 7 inches wide now.
I realize that, but you are not perpendicular to me.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So I feel like you are in a situation where you can either get 4 on or you could
Yeah.
and be charged.
$900 Singapore dollars, though. I don't know how much they are in AUS. Yeah. Well,
Right.
I was making
Anyway,
a bit of a meme.
we'll just
how
let it go
much
for it.
is a battle force?
Here, 450.
450?
I think so.
Yeah, so it's what, 1350. I'm late, but super keen to see the Dangles detachment as I paint the lion. Good to see you,
Ooh,
Luke.
well done.
Hey, how are you doing? Hi.
All right. Go.
That's done. Wow, that took a
I
while.
know.
Why are you so specific about that?
Because I
Oh,
still
God.
doubt your ability to get as many on as you want to get on.
Right, these are going to go back to where they were
And
now.
not be 6 inches away. But
Roll me in advance, Neil.
we'll just let them go. Roll him in advance. I'll
Yeah.
even use his red dice. You got a 5.
Thanks. All right, I'm just going to set these here.
Okay.
Just a little bit
Did
away
they
from the line.
advance?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not too scared about them shooting me. Who cares about that? But yeah, the other stuff is a bit scary. All right. These are going to move. Typhus! He's going to move through the wall just here.
Nice.
I may as well actually move these little nurglings as well.
Sure.
Just move them slightly out of the way. And then this death shroud to here, and this death shroud to here, and all the death shroud shall go into the buildings. Yes, they're so fast. I could count.
How many
the
wounds on a
chickens.
death shroud? 3?
3.
Nice.
I'm going to get my Marines behind this wall, ready for a sneaky countercharge later, and hope for the best. Now, I don't really want to shoot the dudes in the middle too much, because if I do, then I'll make my charge longer. Morty is going to chill up like over this way or something. I have a single Poxwalker chilling on the back objective right here.
Sure.
For later shenanigans. I don't really want Morty to die yet. I'm just going to give all of the dudes in the middle reroll wound rolls of 1
Okay.
for now. And then I'm
So
going
if I
to-
can see Morty's wing, I can shoot him? Is that how it works?
yeah, but around these 2 pieces of terrain.
Sure.
So it's pretty fair. I'm going to move this little hauler to here for now. This little hauler, he's going to move, where is it, 10? May as well advance. Can you chuck another advance for me now?
Sure.
There you go.
He gets 6. He's a speedy guy.
Wow, he's so speedy. I'm just going to put it within 6 of this unit because there's a defensive strat I can use and I can't remember what it is.
Okay.
Right, so that's going to go there like that. Stupid little claw in the way. Perfect. And then I'm going to advance the other side. So this unit of Marines in the very corner. Oh. I can reroll advances for free. Nice. Thanks. That's 8. They're so fast. I think we're just going to get them to like vaguely the edge of this point so that I can be lone operative. Neat. Neato. They're so stealthy and spooky. I like it a lot. It's nice. I'm well, thanks. Hope you are both too. Thanks, Luke. Yeah, we're good. We're chilling. Conversion pricing. Yeah. Yeah, well, everything in Australia is like a lot more expensive than the rest of the world because you got to pay for shipping.
The only one worse is New Zealand.
Yeah, fair. Poxwalkers, 4. All right, so they move 8 whole inches. They're going to go around this way. Hello, and you do have a whole bunch of dudes in deep strike.
I do.
I'm just going to string them out a little bit.
Fair enough.
So that nothing can get to my little corner over here. My corner of doom, one might call it. We'll get the rest up this way. Hello. All right. Now it is time for some shooting.
Yep.
I'm going to use Typhus's ability in the middle. I'm going to roll a 1 now.
Oh, let's go to 6.
That's very bad.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that is. I'm pretty sure it's D3 plus 3 mortal wounds. Wow. Yep, that is 5 mortals.
On what?
The bikes.
Okay.
Yep. I can't do it to the lion. He's too far away.
Yeah. What am I removing?
Oh, and you know what else I need to do?
This guy.
I need to do something.
Ooh, I don't know how many wounds they are. There could be 3. I'll just very quickly look. They have
They're 4 each, aren't
3 wounds.
they? 3 wounds each?
3 wounds each. So 1 will die. I'm just seeing if there's anything else on them. No.
Neat.
Okay. And then you did 5, did you say? So 1's on 1.
Yeah.
You shoot any more.
All right, and I'm going to do my established focus with the Marines, and then I'm going to charge with Typhus, and that's pretty much it. Ready?
So how close do the Marines have to be to the center to do established location?
Within 6.
Okay.
So pretty sure they are, just through the building. They're like pretty pressed. The little leader man, this guy is here.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So they're okay. Go.
6.
Am I within 7? With
Typhus is within 7.
Typhus.
Yes. Just, maybe.
I rolled a 6 Oh, yes, he's within 7.
Okay.
In he goes. Blap. And then all my boys are going to get in.
Now the question is, should I even try to use a CP to save them? I think the answer is very clearly no. So you can just, I'll just pick them up.
Just wail on them.
Yeah, it's fine. They're dead.
Okay.
They're dead.
Goodbye. Yay.
But they did their thing. They got me some points.
They got you 5 points.
Got me 5 points. If every
good trade.
unit gets a 5 points, that's fine. I'm planning to kill every single thing in that unit next turn.
Yeah, I'm just going to pile them in and consolidate to like here. So I can get some in cover maybe.
Sure.
And get at least one dude within range of a hauler. Because if I get them within 6 of the hauler, then they get some weird defensive buff. So we'll just put them like this. Meh.
Sure.
And then get rid of that. Neat. Here, have a dice.
Thank you all.
Okay. So I get my engage for 2 and locus for 2. I will gain a command point.
Very nice.
That's me. And you gain a CP going into your next turn.
Thank you.
Primary, you hold 1. So I didn't even really need to deny that anyway, because I forgot it's poach the foe. I do get a kill as well for killing something in the first round. That's nice. So I get 4 primary for that, for a kill. No kill more first round, so it didn't matter.
I get extend battle lines and no prisoners.
But you do get 4 points for holding a point.
Very nice. All right.
Extend?
Extend and no prisoners. No prizzy, as they say.
No prizzy?
No prizzy. So,
What?
we're going to kill all of these. Every single one of them.
Absolutely
can try. Right? Look,
they are pretty resilient.
if these 2 units together can't kill them, how many CP do you have?
2.
So you can interrupt unless I force you to use it.
Yeah.
All right, that's okay. I think that's okay. I'm going to put a lot of bullets into them.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put a lot of hitty into them. The only question is what's better to charge them with? And I think it's probably Azrael's unit.
Yep.
I just want to see what Azrael does because I have no idea.
As a heads up, they are stealth. In melee, Typhus makes them -1 to hit.
That's fine.
So they're -1 across the board.
They're going to be my oath target.
Of course. And they are -1 to be wounded if you're strength 7 or more.
Okay.
Yeah, and then on top of that, I have my defensive strats are, if I'm targeted, I can target a unit within 6 of a hauler, and then each time the strength is greater than my toughness, I'm -1 to wound.
In shooting?
In shooting, but they have that already.
Okay.
So, and they don't stack, so I can't do anything there. And that's pretty much it. The other one's my shooting phase. So yeah, I have no defensive strats. I'm already stealthed.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. Let us figure
I
out
can force a battle shock
how
test
I can
on you
kill
though.
it. Oh, that's nice.
It's not bad.
All right. Well, I'm going to get units out. I'm going to move the repulsor forward. I'm going to kill all those little boys.
Not the little boys.
The little boys, and then we'll worry about the clap back later.
Yeah.
This unit, I'm probably giving this up, and you can just do your thing there.
My shooty break.
And I'm just going to force you off these points every single turn.
Yeah.
All right?
If he charges you, you can make him battle shock test at -1 to stop him using strats.
Yeah.
I just said that. Nice.
That's nice.
Good morning from Scotland. Hi, Moody Minis. Good to see you.
Do I have any offensive strats? Let's have a look.
Just joined. Is this the new Death Guard detachment?
Yes. And the new...
Dangles.
Thank you.
Rumor has it there's going to be some kind of upgrade kit to make Grey Knights out of Primaris as well.
Nice. I would like that.
We don't have a Grey Knights army, so maybe we will. We still need to get Neil a Grey Knights army, a Stode's army, which we've kind of started, the rest of the Guard army, which he's kind of half started, an AdMech army. You want an AdMech army?
I think the Guard army is more than half started. The only things left to paint are there's one
We need a Rogel Dawn, and we need a Quillins, and we need mortar teams maybe, or something like that. I don't know. We have a lot of
mortar
Russes, though.
teams. They've got like 9 mortar teams.
No, the new ones.
The new ones.
You know the big ones that come with whatever box
they're
set?
built, but not.
We have them?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, I take it back. We got a fair amount.
We got a lot. We just need Rogel Dawns.
Yeah,
Is what I have Rogel Dawns and the Aquilans with the backpack.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fair enough. -3 if he ends his charge in range of a Noxious Blightbringer Contagion range. True. Well, that guy is over here, but that's pretty spicy. I like that. That's
What?
nice.
What's it do?
So this guy over here, he affects your battle shock. So the chat's saying if he was within the middle, then you charge me, I force a battle shock at -1,
Okay.
plus his modifiers as well, and then I basically make you fail a battle shock test, so you're OC 0, and you can't do any strats, and then I just kind of... Okay. But yeah, it is what it is. Louis pictures, bold of you to assume I can read. What? Hello?
How
What's
bold
happening?
of you to assume I can read. I love that comment. Okay.
Extend, you pretty much just get straight out the gate.
So-
no prez, just kill units.
In order to avoid any overwatch from your flamers,
Yeah.
I'm going to just be in the building, in the bottom.
Nice, yep.
Yeah,
I do have some pretty nasty flamers.
Yes, that's right. So these boys are going to come out. I'm just wondering, do I need to commit the captain as well? I probably won't, and then immediately regret it.
Yeah. These guys are pretty fighty. If
Yeah.
you commit the captain though, and you don't kill me in one turn, I could
Yeah,
just
that's that is horrifying
you
to
know,
me.
if you commit the captain, I might just save my 2 CP and interrupt, and then be like, whoa!
Yeah,
Kill you back.
that's the kicker, is the interrupt for 2 CP, which is why I would like to maybe force you to spend a CP in the shooting phase, but I don't think I can. I think I'm...
Yeah, well, my Overwatch this turn is not really that great, and I don't have any defensive strats, so it'd be a CP reroll, which I'm not going to use.
Okay.
So until I get to the 5 phase, it ain't going to happen. Unless I decide to rapid ingress, Neil.
Yes, you could do
with
that.
my Terminator Captain Man,
that guy
Lord
over
of
there.
Contagion.
And then what?
I don't know, he just stands there.
He just stands there and dies. I shoot at him.
Yeah, probably.
You can probably just do that, and
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
What's up, guys and girls, and non-binary Jacksons? Only the Jacksons? What happened? It's very good to also stop him using defensive strats like AOC, in
one
return
sec.
in his turn as well. How you doing on such a stinky, smelly
Alright.
stream? Hi, Steiner. We are smelling it up. Because it's either 5 phase. Yeah, exactly. Morning, all. Hi, Papa Nurgle. You're just in time. Merry Festmas. You know?
This guy's going to go here.
Festmas
I'm trying to think how this
festive
combat is going to
and
actually
fecal.
play out. Okay,
love
so
it.
I'm going to make sure both units are basically within a 2-inch charge, so I can't fail charges if shit goes wrong.
Yeah.
But
What about my 6-inch reactive move?
do you have a 6-inch Poxwalker reactive move?
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
dude.
Good work.
Normally they're like this, but when you get close to them, they're like, oh, and then run away.
All right. I'm trying to also think if I want to bring things down.
Hi, Papa. Yeah, it's good to see you.
Now.
What? Now what?
Now.
What are you doing?
I just want to get some line of sight on this cheeky little boy.
I don't know if I like this. Not my hauler.
Yeah.
Not the hauler.
I think taking out some of your anti-tank feels like really good at this point.
Yeah, that's fair. My hauler defensively is what, T9, 10 wounds?
Minus 1 to hit.
T9, 10, no.
Oh, because he's not infantry.
Yes.
Very good. Love it.
And I cannot cloud of flies him because I'm not that detachment.
No, perfect. Well,
Think for yourself. Non-binary? Really lol, bruh? Well, it's only the Jacksons. That's what they said.
okay.
Only the non-binary Jacksons.
Do I want to get the
Not any
other
of the
captain
rest.
unit out?
We all know those robes don't get washed often. What?
Yeah.
What robes? Dangle bells, dangle bells.
Dangle all the way.
That's nice. I like that. How to ruin my breakfast in 1 sentence. Yeah, sorry, I forgot people are eating when they watch the show, and also that it is in the morning. Fair enough. I can pop smoke. Yeah, the haulers have smoke, Neil.
Ah! They can't pop like cloud of flies or
Yeah. Nice. Dan is here. Howdy doody. Dan, you did miss it, but Neil and I, at the very beginning, guessed both of our secondaries correct.
Yes.
You don't
it was
need to rewind
100%
the video.
correct. Don't look backwards.
We got them both right, and
Right.
you can trust me. Papa Nurgle, your Nurgle gift helped my greater and clean one survive 50 attacks and 30 wounds by a squad of Sanguinary Guard, Death Company, Mephiston, and Dante. That's disgusting.
12, so
Holy
16.
crap, how many 4-ups
Okay.
did you roll? Oh my god. What? Insane.
16 gets
BS.
us about...
It's not
so
BS.
let's do 14.
It's not BS.
14
No
to
way.
rotate. There we go.
No. You don't need to check. Right, chat? He doesn't need to check. We got it right.
All right.
We got it right, didn't we?
So they're there. They're there. Do I want to bring anything out of space? Yes, I do.
Space?
Yes, I'm thinking about future turns and making my life easier in future turns.
Turn 4 is when he got attacked and had 2 wounds left and lived it all. As in, like, he survived from full health to 2, or he started on 2 wounds and lived through all of that, because there's no way. That would be a ridiculous amount of 4-ups. Though I did have a Grand and Clean one who started the turn on 1 wound in a tournament, like turn 4 or something, and had like 1,800 points of Custodes hit him, and ended the turn on 1 wound. I just rolled nothing but 4s. It was insane.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So, will we kill this unit? I've got these big bad boys there.
I don't know what they do, but I can assure you, you probably will be upset at the end of this turn. They are pretty resilient.
Do I want to commit the other unit?
put
I did get the other unit out.
Neil, to put it into perspective,
Yeah.
right? Just the Death Shroud alone,
All right.
they're -1 to hit, T6, 2-up, 4-up, and you're trying to get through 24 wounds.
All right.
It's a lot.
All right. I've got both units out,
Yeah,
and we might do some cheeky charges in opposite directions.
I'm ready. You
And
go
we'll see
right
how we go.
ahead, little man.
All right. How many
with your
CP do I
dangles.
have?
You got 4.
All right.
I have 2.
Cheeky.
Yeah, I
All right.
spent one on a reroll advance.
Let's do some shoots. All right. All right. You ready for this?
I'm ready. How do you know I didn't want to rapid ingress?
Do you want to rapidly?
No. No way. Keep my CP for the 5 phase, please.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do some. I've got some strats that I would like to do in the future, so I'm just going to bear them in mind.
Yep.
That's where all the reroll shooting is going. Again, we'll put the 2 las talons or the las cannons into the little boy over there.
Yes. What does it have? A twin link las cannon?
Yeah, twin link las cannon.
And
so
a las
2
talon?
shots. No, he doesn't have a las talon today. He's got the Gatling.
Is it a twin linked las cannon? That would be 1 shot. Do you want me to look it up?
Here, look it up. I've got actually I have it right here, so I can tell you. It's so much easier for me to just go repulsor. Right?
Okay, nice.
Okay, so the twin las cannon is just 1 shot.
Yes.
3
twin
up,
linked, yeah.
12 -3 d6, right?
Nice.
So we'll see how we go.
Does it have a hunter killer missile?
It has underkill missile. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. It will do that into that as well.
Nice.
And then I will put the repulsor defensive array into it as well.
Okay.
And I will put the heavy onslaught cannon into it as well.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think
So
everything into it.
Okay, sick. I'm glad that we took
All
that
right.
line.
Except, no, everything into it.
Yeah, okay.
All right, here we go.
What would you like to start with?
The las
missile?
cannon.
Okay, the las cannon.
Las cannon, one shot.
Yeah.
1 shot. Actually, we'll do them both together. Green is the missile, and red is the cannon.
Horrible way to do it, but okay.
All right, fine. I'll put it back. We'll get to
everyone.
10:30.
Yes, that's perfect.
Twin las cannon.
Yeah.
Hits.
Nice.
Does it have anything?
Pretty
No.
sweet. I'm to like 9. So.
Doesn't win.
Twin linked.
Twin linked. Doesn't win. Then the
Hunter killer missile. Hits. 3s. Oh my God, Neil.
Yep. And then this is the way I shoot. If you don't like it, 2, 4,
I love it.
6. I know you love it.
Yeah, it's perfect.
All right. So 12 shots hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this is wounding hit. What's yours toughness?
9.
5, 6 are dev.
Is it twin linked?
No.
Take a dev.
You take 1 dev. Yay!
Ow!
And then the defensive array, 2, this is many shots, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16,
This is going
18.
to do a wound.
Yeah, I know.
A whole wound. 3s. Rerolling everything.
Why?
Oh, wait, not rerolling it. I thought I was Oath for some reason. It's a middle unit. 6s.
Okay.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
I need 3s. Oh, it did 2 wounds.
Beautiful.
I'm taking 3.
Perfect.
Anything else?
No.
Alright. He took 3 wounds. He's down to 7. Noble number.
Okay. Delicious. How far away from the Terminators are you? I don't even know if they've got any
What?
guns. If
Which
they,
Terminators? Oh, them.
Deathwings.
Oh,
Do
the
they-
Deathwing Knights.
Yeah, do they have no guns?
They have mace and board.
All right, beautiful.
They're just like, boom.
All right, beautiful. This is working out very well.
Slam them down.
We'll enter the charge phase.
Why GW don't start the calendar with factions with only indexes? That's true. They gave it to Dangles, which have access to a lot of stuff, and now tonight it's going to be Nids, which were the first army to get one. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's just totally random. Who knows?
I'm just having a look.
I
when
mean,
something goes off.
realistically, it is a bit annoying, but it makes a difference of what, a couple days, probably. Maybe a week, maybe 2-3 weeks at the absolute unluckiest if you're last.
We're just going to commit everything. This is how we're doing it.
It is what it is.
I will do the Azrael unit first.
Is this charging?
Yeah.
All right.
7. They're in.
In. Come and join me on this lovely point, Neil.
Yeah, we will. I think we might kill you, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah, fair. Now, you definitely want to stay the hell away from me.
Why?
Well, if you're within 6 of this unit, they fight first, and I can heroically intervene.
How?
Well, I can move through the wall. It's just, if you're within 6 of this guy, I can make a charge, and then I fight first. So it would be 2d6 plus pylon.
So where is 6?
It's 2d6 plus 3 is my movement to pylon, you know? So stay more than 6 away. And
Am I more than 6 away here?
all of them have to make base contact as well. So you're going to have to put them around the front. You know what I mean? Like, these can't be here.
Just wait. I'm going to block my own movement.
Okay. Neato burrito.
All right. So we'll say that the ones at the front have moved to the front.
Yeah.
And then the ones at the back
Yeah, okay, cool.
can make it.
Neat. And then more than 6 away. I love it.
All right. And then we will charge with this unit.
Yeah, okay. In they
Cross
go.
some frickin' fingers.
Frickin' fingers?
Frickin' fingers. Oh, they're in.
Yeah, probably. Deathwatch probably going to be last, as it's a bigger event for them to get
They
something.
are
Yeah, maybe.
just in, but they're in.
All right. Welcome to the party. Which unit would you like to start with, Neil?
Well, we'll start with the big unit, which is going to do the most damage.
The Capitan.
But before we do anything,
Yes.
we're going to spend a CP
4.
to try and battle shock you.
Oh!
Ooh, how spicy! Yeah, you're not the only one who can battle shock.
Okay.
It starts at the start of the fight phase. We'll worry about it then.
Yeah.
These guys are just going to charge in.
Better not got a friend. Wait, what? Better not got a friend into Warhammer, and his first army was Deathwatch. He enjoyed his finished army for about 2 months. Then the changes came. He's now exclusively playing orcs. Yeah, that's so sad. Sorry, Deathwatch players. I don't know. I feel like demons will be last because there's a detachment for all gods. Surely they drop the same day. Well, hear me out. Hear me out.
Do I want to charge this man?
There is 22 factions and there's 25 days on the Advent calendar, which means there's 3 additional days, which is the demon factions. So that means there's going to be 1 demon faction for each day, as in like one. There's going to be 4 days worth of demons.
If I were to, firstly, I got to roll the Terminator charge because they might have to all make contact. No, they don't have to all make contact.
Nice.
They just get there.
Yeah.
And then if Lionel charges,
Yeah.
and then I activate the Terminators first and they kill the Poxwalkers,
Yeah.
can I still consolidate back onto the point?
Yeah, so you can pile and consolidate towards the point.
Beautiful. So he'll charge. And yes, he's in.
Nice. But yeah, hear me out, chat. Because there's going to be 4 days worth of demons, I reckon they're going to spread them out.
Okay.
I reckon it's going to be 1 a week almost. Isn't that 5? No, because they've already got 1. That's the undivided. They'll get 4 more. So essentially there's 21 factions without demons. And then on the 21st day, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. The 4 extra days is going to be the demon days.
All right.
Demon days!
So, 1 CP, we're trying our luck here.
Okay.
At -1.
At minus none.
At -1.
No, at minus none.
-1.
No.
Why not?
Because Mortarion says no.
Does he do it on even battle shock rolls?
Whatever you use, yeah. Even if I'm battle shocked, I'm still OC1.
All right. So before you roll, then, what's your OC? Oh, sorry. What's your leadership on Typhus?
6.
It's a little test. I'll try it anyway. Might as well.
Oh!
No interrupt for you.
Sadness. All right,
Now we are in a very spicy position.
good job. I am shocked.
All right, there you go.
Ouch. Well, I got a lot of corn, so that'll be interesting. Yeah. Yay, Slanesh detachment. Woo! Yeah, well, we don't know when or where or how or why any of these are going to be coming out, but who knows? I doubt Emperor's Children will get anything. Yeah, they probably won't.
So there's no point giving myself extra AP because you're 2-ups anyway. And
2-up, 4-up.
Yeah, and I think I'm -2 anyway.
Right.
So I don't think there's a reason to do that.
I'm battle shocked.
And you're battle shocked. So let me now just read what everything does. So we can try and keep track, chat. Okay, so Azrael.
Are you just going to do all the attacks in one go? You may as well.
No, I just want to read the abilities because I've never read the abilities before. Okay.
Azrael gives you the CP.
Okay, so Azrael also
And a
gives,
4-up
while leading a unit, they get sustained hits.
Oh, cool.
Nice, beautiful.
Neat.
And they all have a 4-up involved,
Yep.
which is nice.
Which I think they have.
But yeah, anyway, and once per battle, they can get a feel no pain against mortal wounds.
Yeah,
4-up.
Watcher in the Dark. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so that's what Azrael does.
Nice.
Now, what are these guys called? These are the
Inner Circle Companions.
Inner Circle Companions.
Do you want me to look up other stuff for you?
You might have to look up. I'll look up Inner Circle Companions right now.
Okay, and what do I look up?
Nothing. Just
What
yet.
about the captain?
We'll figure him out in a minute.
Oh god, it's going to take forever.
I know. Well, you made this. You called it.
I didn't. If I had it my
Inner
way.
Circle Companions.
While
A character model is leading this unit, each time an attack targets this unit, subtract 1 from the hit roll. I don't think that matters if you're near Mortarion.
No.
Okay.
But if you kill enough, then I won't be near Mortarion.
Each time a model in this unit that makes an attack against a character unit, add 1 to the hit roll.
So you're +1 to hit.
Yes.
Neat.
+1 to hit.
And sustained.
Yes,
And reroll all hits.
sustained. I'm going to do
Ooh.
strikes.
Wait, hold on. They are definitely within 6 of the Nurglings, though. So they're +1 to hit,
-1 to hit.
-2 to hit.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, because the Nurglings and Typhus.
Okay. So they're hitting on. I'll have a look in a sec.
That's cool. Neat.
The Inner Circle Companions hit on a 3.
So hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
Rerolling everything.
Lethal
and
hit.
sustains.
And sustain 1 and lethal hits.
Lethal hits as well?
Yeah.
From their swords?
Yes.
Ouch.
2 damage swords.
Ugh.
All right. So that's what we're working with.
All right.
And because they're 2 damage,
I'm
there's
ready
no
for you
point
to slap
spending the extra AP.
my booty.
Okay, so there's 6 of them, which is 24 attacks.
Holy. 24 attacks in on 4s, rerolling all hits, sustains and lethals, strength.
Yes.
What's the strength?
So the strength is 6.
So 4s to wound.
Force to wound.
Yeah.
Do I get...
That's here.
Where does the reroll wounds
All
here
of that
happen?
plus this. There you go.
How does the reroll wounds here happen? Oh, it's on the other one.
Yes.
It's reroll wounds.
Here,
Okay.
just roll all of those.
No. I want to do it
That's-
properly. I want to make
that's
sure I'm
straightforward.
okay.
All right.
So
You might be missing a dice.
I'm missing a couple of dice.
No, that's exactly right, isn't it? 4, 6, 8,
2.
12. Oh, no, yeah, you are missing 2. Here you go, have 2 more.
See, this is why I count, because he was trying to cheat me out of 2.
Oh, Neil, it's because you keep taking them away from the tray, buddy boy.
All right, here we go. All right, re-rolling everything.
See him behind the building, sorry. So it's 24 days at Grotmas, and GW said they're doing 30 detachments? Did they say 30? That seems like a lot. There's only 22 factions. That would mean that a lot of factions are getting more than one faction. Extra detachment. That seems weird.
But if you count Space Marines, it's like 7 factions.
No, no, they should only have their own. That's 22. Yeah, 22, including all the things that they have.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that's 3 6s already.
Yeah.
So they're lethal.
Yep.
And these go back in.
Yep.
And they'll be hits.
Yep.
So I'll just put them to one side.
Yep.
And then
Where are all the misses?
re-roll all the misses. I don't think it's worth fishing with this.
Here you go.
So there we go.
I'll hold those.
A few sixes here.
Whoa! What a roll!
So 5 more.
Yeah.
And just makes up for it. So let me take 5 more of these.
Yeah.
Because they're lethal.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Nice. And then put those.
Yeah.
And these. All of that goes back in.
Yeah.
No, they're sustained as well. These are the sustained.
Oh, they're the sustained.
So all of that.
Woo!
Yeah. And then forwards. There's a lot. This is brutal.
Okay.
Right. I'm just going to roll lots and lots of 4s and hope that I live. Yeah. Sustains and lethals with 4 rerolls to hit and strength 6 -2/2. Ouch. Are these -2?
Yes.
I know.
I haven't fought with Azrael yet either.
Yes, I know. Or the other unit.
Or the other unit.
4s. Right, so that's 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead, 5 dead, 6 dead. They are all dead, except for Typhus.
Except for Typhus. And now Azrael gets to go.
All right, well, I severely underestimated this.
I do feel like, and I'm going to be really frank, and chat might call it,
Yeah.
I do feel like you've made me put too many back in.
No, it's fine. It's exactly how it happened. It's all
Okay.
good. Do your things.
All right.
Would also mean demons all drop on 1 day logically. If they made demons last year, it's a bit weird.
Okay.
24 slots on the advent calendar. Bam, my thoughts exactly. Oh, I see what you're saying. So they're doing all the right. Yeah, maybe
1,
they
2,
will.
3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I
5,
didn't know
6.
they were doing 30 detachments. That's pretty
All right.
wild.
So he gets sustained. He has dev wounds.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get lethal because I think that's tied to the
Yes,
other.
that's their attacks.
That's their attacks.
Yeah, so just sustains 4 arrows to hit.
I want to make sure.
To hit.
I want to make sure it doesn't say for the unit, but and then we'll go.
Yeah.
Inner Circle Companions. No, lethal hits is tied to the Greatsword Strike.
Cool.
All
right.
There we
so
go.
just sustained, but
Just
devs.
sustained.
It's actually
and
probably better
devs.
for him too.
Okay.
Nice.
Sustained, devs, rerolling everything.
Yeah.
See how we go.
All right. Hitting on -1, so 3s.
So 3s.
And then rerolling. Nice. 1 sustained. Reroll. 2 sustains.
Okay.
The rerolls have been insane.
2 sustained.
Yeah.
All right.
Strength.
6.
4s with devs.
For the devs. A few 6s here to go. Ooh, no, not great.
Right, so 1 wound and a dev.
Yes.
4 up in Von, he's fine.
Okay, so he takes 2 so
2
far.
damage. Typhus is on 4 left.
All right, now he can't react.
No, and then the whole unit can do whatever they want.
Yeah. We'll consolidate somewhere in a second.
Wow.
And then we'll try this captain.
Yeah,
I mean,
go
this
for it.
captain, he's got 1 job.
Here you go, I'll pile him in for you.
1 job. So he's a normal captain. He's been upgraded to +1 damage.
Yep.
Okay, and he's using a power fist.
Yep, so 1 guy will not be able to fight, but
Okay.
I don't think
Let me
he'll
just check what a captain. You can look this up. Captain with a power fist. How many attacks?
Oh my
6
God.
or 5?
I'm going to say 5. Captain with fist.
Probably 5.
The captain with fist. 5 attacks.
All
8
right.
-2, 2.
8 -2, 2. No dev wounds or anything like that.
No.
All right. But it'll be 3 damage because
Yep.
he's got the extra stuff going on.
Won't matter, I'm on 4 wounds left.
All right. There's nothing I can do here, but I'm re-rolling everything.
Hits and wounds, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty nuts.
So, there you go.
Yep.
All hit?
He's just -1, but he doesn't get +1, so it's all the same anyway.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then winning. They re-roll.
4 rerolls, 3s to wound.
Ooh. But we still have
The
other
rest.
attacks.
4s, no CP. He's fine.
It's fine. All right.
Woo!
Well, I don't think the rest are going to get him.
Wow. All right, I might actually have to put a thing back. 4 wounds left, Typhus, you machine!
They are assault. No, they're assault intercessors. So let me
The
have a
whole
look.
unit of Death Shroud just whiffed entirely. This one guy can't make it in. Just a normal brother at the back.
Oh, okay. So there's 4 of them. I think they're 4 attacks each.
Yeah.
Do you want to look up what their standard is?
Just assault intercessors?
Oh, they do. They don't do impact hits, do
no,
they? Or
they
anything
don't have the
like
jump packs. Nice.
that? There's one guy with the power fist though, so I'll leave
Yes.
him out.
So do you want to do him first?
We'll do him last.
Oh, God.
Shits and giggles. Okay, we'll do him first.
Okay.
How many attacks?
3.
3.
Yep. 4s to hit.
2 hits.
Rerolling everything. Nice.
3 hits.
3 is to wound. Rerolling everything.
Yes, he will reroll everything.
100%.
All right.
4 ups, no CP. I am killed. No! Tivers! I mean, he nearly survived. That's pretty savage. Ouch.
All right. And then I
Well,
will
you
consolidate
definitely-
onto the point.
Yeah, you-
Then we have the attacks over there.
Oh, yeah, I'm just going to pick them up.
All right. Once you do that, I'm going to pull myself away from.
Yeah, where do you want to go? Lion this way?
Yeah, we're going to go backwards.
Like here?
Yeah, both units will go backwards.
Yeah, that's fine. Goodbye, Poxwalkers. You got me 4 points. That's all I really needed. Well, you got me 2 points, and you denied nothing, actually. Amazing. Oh, well. Right. Well, that was a pretty nasty hit in the middle there. But I feel like you might lose
Everything?
the whole middle now.
We'll see.
That's going to be the game plan. Just kill the center.
Sure.
Hope for the best. All right. Nice. What do you score? Extend for 5. No prisoners for 4. For 5. 10 points. Because you got 2 kills here and the Poxwalker kill as well. How did I miss a Poxwalker?
I don't know. He's standing out there.
Right.
He's loving his life.
And you also get primary. Whoops, I lowered your thing. Primary, you get 4 points for killing something as well. And then for my turn, I do not get hold more, so I only get 4 points for hold. I gain a CP up to 3 because I couldn't spend anything. You would gain a CP as well, so you're now up to 4. And, oh, sorry, it is turn 2. My turn 2, let's do it. Draw the cards. Now I want Overwhelming Force.
Okay.
That'd be perfect. And Assassinate. Let's get that. Kill things. Extend battle lines.
It's okay.
I've already done it. Easy. And Containment. That is a bit annoying. I could do it. I could do it with the Hauler, but I wanted to shoot the Hauler. So, yeah, I guess that's fine. We'll just live with that. Containment is a nice 6 points. That's okay in my books. And I guess this turn is going to be the turn of, I don't know, make some charges, land some stuff, kill some things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you ignore all modifiers, so there's no point popping -1 to wound. -1 AP from Armor of Contempt doesn't work? No. So we'll see what happens.
No. Nothing.
But they do all have a 4-up invul.
Yes. The problem is I don't really care, because all my attacks are like AP 1.
Sure.
So it's just going to be like weight of dice. I'm going to make you roll 1 billion 4-ups.
You can do that.
Yeah. Just like you made me roll 1 billion 4-ups. And it didn't work out very well. It worked out terribly for me. All right, let's do it. So this guy's dead. I don't know what he's doing there. And we're going to move. So these guys are going to move 4 to here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. They're so speedy.
Woo. Let's go here. And this thing needs to move 10. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get this guy just over here. This will move 10. It's going to sit just here on this thing. It's going to contain this board edge outside my deployment zone. These will extend for me. They will extend for me.
Sure.
And these poxy walkers over the other side, over here, they are going to continue to move up the board, sit on this point here, and they will contain this board edge.
Okay.
So I will get my 2 contains. Everyone get within range of the edge. Nice. And we'll just make it so that you can't land any sneaky shenanigans over here.
Oh, we got stuff happening.
Oh, I know. I don't really want them to go to melee, so I'm just going to, advance. 6! So they can move 11. They're so fast. I'm going to get them like up here, so I can get within range for all of my shooting and grenades and everything else. Everything nasty, you know?
Sure.
You know, just some nastiness. We'll get the bellboy here. And they are going to be lone operative, but for what it's worth, I don't know. Get me some stuff. Just sit on this point, get some cover. Woohoo! All right, and then the unit in the middle, they're going to move 5 through the wall. Hello.
Hello.
It's time to join the party. I don't know really what you can actually do in terms of shooting and whatever else to me, but I don't know. Well, we're about to find out.
Sure.
You don't have any like reactive moves or anything, do you?
Don't think so.
Except for the 2 CP one where you join the fight, which I'm about to do anyway.
Yeah.
That's after I've done all my charges. So I think this shall be fine. I'll move the Nurglings out of the way first. They're going to go to the corner.
Very fascinated to see if the blade guard, i.e. the inner circle, and the... I don't think the others can survive. They're like doomed. They are. The captain might live because of his invul.
Yeah.
These guys have an invul, so they might live. This is the turn to pop the no mortal wounds, so that the... He's very far away. That's good.
Yeah, he's not going to make any charges or anything this turn. He is probably just going to sit. Sit like a good boy. And then we're going to get this hauler right in here in the middle, just to deny middle stuff. I don't know. He can't really go very much of anywhere, but if I can get him here, then I can make something -1 to wound in the next turn, which would be cool. That's all of my movement and things.
Well, I definitely want to rapidly ingrind.
Except for my boy. He's going to go down here.
He's going to be 9 away.
Yeah, I know. He's going to be 9 away from these guys. And 12 away from the dudes on the home objective. And 9 away from these.
Push back a bit.
Yep.
Push back a bit.
Yep. 9 and 9. Perfect. Yes, and he's going to make a 9.
He's outside a 9 here.
He's going to, well, yeah, he needs a 9 then, right? Within 10.
He's within, so he needs a 9. Yep.
He's going to make a 9 onto those Marines.
He's going to try.
No,
All right, well, I'm going to rapidly ingry.
Go for it.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're going to come
And it's for
down.
free because you're doing it within the
Yeah.
token?
Yeah.
Is that for freezies?
Yeah.
Nice.
Got a token here.
Go for it.
So if you come near him,
Yeah.
I'm going to come into you and kill you.
That sounded awful.
Well, guess what?
I hope that does not happen. So
Beautiful.
they can try and kill my Lord of Contagion, but he's a good boy. He's the goodest boy.
All right, so we can have one here.
How many wounds are those Deathwing?
I'll have a look in a sec.
Are they 4 or are they 3? Hope that they are 3. I know, right? I can hardly wait. Maybe we'll get a points decrease. Maybe.
They are Deathwing, Deathwing, Deathwing. I have it here
feeling
somewhere.
that they're 4 because they have a
They are
shield.
4. 4 up invul, 4 lethal hits, so -1 damage.
It's pretty spooky.
Yes.
All right. Well, neat. Well, it's time to do some shooting. So I think what we'll do first is that unit of Lord of Virulence boys. They're going to shoot the Marines.
Yes.
The normal Marines.
Now, can I make myself better against them?
Yes.
Good. How many CP do I have?
4.
Well, then I'll spend 1 now.
For Armor of Contempt.
Probably Armor of Contempt, because all of this will ignore Armor of
Would
Contempt.
you know what AAP they are?
What, 1
Over there?
over there. What's their AP?
0.
0. So that doesn't help. But
I mean, the leader's AP 1, but...
there are other strats.
Yes.
We're learning as we go.
Yes, of course.
chat.
Learning.
I don't think they have Raven Wing or Deathwing.
I can do Droning Horror, which is until the end of the phase if I make a range attack reroll hit rolls of 1. And if the attack targets a unit within half range, I can reroll a hit roll instead. Ooh.
I can't do anything as far as I can tell. So go
Nice.
nuts.
Okay, very good.
They've got a captain, so I'll target them for free with Armor of Contempt, so that the 1/1 is mine.
Sure.
Right.
All right.
Might as
Fair
well.
enough. Okay, so here's the normal.
Oh, I can go to
flames.
ground. What would that do?
Ignore cover.
Okay, no, forget it. -1 for that one single guy.
Here's the normal flamers. 7d6. There's
Not
not
a great roll.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6. That was pretty abysmal, to be honest. 6 plus 8 is
14.
14. Plus 4 is
18.
18. All right, so all of these but 3. I'm winning here on 4s because you're T3 and I'm strength 3 and I'm anti-infantry 4 up anyway. So that, and I reroll all my wound rolls. Because of the Lord of Virulence. So all of these, get rid of these. Roll that many saves. AB nothing. 3s.
Nothing.
takes lots of damage.
I lose 1.5 guys.
That's not a lot. All right.
I'll lose this guy. And I'll put 1 wound on the other guy who's closest to you.
All right. Mortarion is gonna shoot them.
Which one?
Morty, I feel like actually the other dudes are 3 wounds each.
I'll have a look. Probably, because
sure
they
they
look
are.
like blade guard.
Yeah. He's going to shoot the lantern into them, and then the blast gun, which is 1 damage, into the rotwind.
Okay.
Into
To the other one.
The other one.
All right. Raven Wing.
Oh wait,
black...
hold on! I've got to finish my flamer. D6 extra shots. 6.
Ooh, the big 6.
This is 2s, and rerolls. And AP1 goes to AP none.
So 6.
6 more 4 ups.
No, 3 ups.
3 ups. Yes. AP 1 to 9.
You ping that last guy.
Excellent. Okay, well now I need to change what I'm doing. Woo! Okay. So 2 are dead. All right. Plague Marines then. We have 2 blight
Inner circle
launchers.
companions are 3 wounds.
Yeah, cool. So these Plague Marines, the melee dudes, are going to shoot the middle, everything that they can into the Marines.
Okay.
So this will be 2 blight launchers hitting on 3s. Nice. And then wounding here. Oh, and the Tallyman makes them hit. Oh, Tallyman. Such a donut. 7. I get an extra CP.
Nice work.
Forgot about that.
Do you want to roll for both?
Hitting on 2s.
Okay.
It's okay. Did I discard a card last turn? No, I didn't. Last turn, I wouldn't have failed. I would have got it. I wouldn't have got it anyway. I rolled a 6. I need a 7. So don't worry about it. I'm on an extra CP now. Right. Very, very clear, chat.
Sure.
Go me. 3 hits. I'm winning the Marines on 2s because this is strength 6. And you're T3 now.
Sure.
2s. Rerolling 1s from Mortarion. So this would be 3, and these are AP 1.
So AP 0.
No, AP 1 because I'm ignoring you because I'm within range of Morty.
Okay. So 4s. You take a wound.
2 damage.
2 damage. 1 guy dies.
Nice. And then I have
this guy.
my Foul Blightspawn. He has his D6 anti-infantry sprayer. 2 shots. 2s. Rerolling 1s for Morty. So that's 2 at AP 2. And 2 more die. Damage 2 each.
Oh, 2 each? All right. So just the
Neat.
captain left.
Just the Capitan. Perfect. All right. That will do nicely. I like it. Right. So I have this unit and I have Mortarion left. So I think that we're just going to pump everything from... Let's do Mortarion first into these guys and hope for the best. The Lantern. 1 shot hits on a 2. Sustained D3. This is 3 damage. Damn. It does hit though. 2s. Rerolling 1s. Wins. AP a lot. 4 up. Damn it. Blast gun. 3 shots plus 3 is 6 plus blast. Hitting on 2s. And winning here on 2s. And rerolling the 1s. That's that many. 7 at AP1. AP2, so 4 ups. And 1 damage. 7
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You take 1 down to 1.
All right, that's not a lot. Let's do this entire unit of shooty, doody, Rudy, tooty dudes. So they have lots and lots of things. Right, so range weapons. There's 1 on 2. There's 1 on 1.
1 on 1.
Right, so I have 2 plague belchers. So we'll do them. D6 shots each. 8. All right. Okay. Winning here on 3s, because you're only T3 now. And rerolling 1s, which doesn't help me here. So that is 6 more at AP nothing. 6 more 3 ups.
They might be 2 ups.
Are they like Blade Guard?
They're 3 ups.
Yes. 3s. Okay, we killed 2 of them. 1 damage each.
1 damage each.
Killed
yes,
2?
You killed 2.
Neat. That's them done. We then have, what do they have? They have 2 spewers. Oh, actually, they would have been an additional -1 because they have spewers and not belchers. Right. I'm going to say take 2 extra saves because they were anti-infantry 2 up, and 1 more wound would have already failed because I'm AP 1.
Well, you wounded everything anyway.
No, I rolled 2 2s to wound. because I was wounding on 3s, rolling 1s. So roll one more as well. Okay, so
One's on one more wound.
2 extra wounds taken total. So 1's on 1. I did that wrong because they have belchers and they have spewers, and I gave them spewers, not belchers. Ah, the 1's on 1. Okay, neat. What else do they have? We've got 3 plasma guns and 2 blight launchers, and that's it. Okay, so it's all the same now. So blight launchers, 3s, not +1 to hit because it's a different unit, and 2s to win, rolling 1s for Morty. So that's 3 at -1.
Ugh.
2 damage each. So I just killed 2 more.
guys.
And then we have 3 plasma guns, which I will absolutely overcharge.
Sure.
So that is 6 shots hitting on 3s. Okay, very good. And then winning here on 2s, that is 5 at AP 3, 2 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so I killed another one, and 1 takes 2 damage. And then we have hazardous tests. 1 guy is evaporated, but that's okay. He will come back next turn.
Yep.
All right, so I killed one of my own dudes. That's all good. So there's a single dude on a wound.
Yes.
All right, that I can deal with. Everyone, I think, has now shot. So we'll do some chargerinos. We're going to do the middle brick of Marines, charging both.
All right. They have to make base contact with everything.
I think that they are in. So, oh, go on. So,
You're going to have to make base
oh,
contact.
I didn't
my
even
good
shoot
friend.
with Tallyman. Oops. Yes, I know.
And they're moving 11.
Oh, I know. Everyone's going to make base contact. Yeah.
I'm just
putting them
measuring.
in. I'm putting them in. Don't you worry about that. I'll get that guy there. I'll get this guy here. I'm going to put, I have like 3 heavy plague weapons, I think, or maybe 4 heavy plague weapons.
Yeah.
So I'll just do, let's do 1 heavy plague weapon and all the shivs into this captain, and then the heavy plague weapons over here.
All right.
So 3 heavy plague weapons over this way,
Sure.
like this. All right. Just in case I want to leave a gap for this guy to charge, maybe I do, maybe I don't. These can't charge, they're advanced. So I think what we're going to do now is they're going to try and declare a long bomb into the tank.
Sure. Roll it. See if we have to.
Long bomb!
No.
Don't think they're within 9.
Don't think so. I think I can easily put that in there. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, then we'll do. I
Long bomb?
don't really want to charge this Lord of Contagion into here because you'll just heroic me. So what I'm going to do is he's going to do a 9 into the middle,
Sure.
just for lols.
He's in.
He would have made the other one too. All right, well that's perfect. That means that I can get all my little dudes. Yeah, actually we may as well just go over here in case I need to pile them in, like that. All right, neato burrito. I think that's pretty much it, right? I don't have any other charges to make.
No.
I could do Morty and do a super long one. I'm going to try that. Morty, see if he can make it here.
Oh, okay.
Mortarian, over the top of all my boys. Is he within 9? I can go in a straight line because I can just move over my Marines.
I don't know, man. I think so.
I'm pretty sure I'm within 9, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Up to you.
Okay.
Cool. In he goes. In we go. All right, well, they're definitely dead now. Nice.
Yeah. I am not prepared to pick this guy up just yet. And
Yeah.
we'll see how we go, because I got interrupt.
Yes.
So I
you
can
do.
kill you on the way out.
Yes, you absolutely can. All right, so I guess what we'll do is first we'll start with Mortarian
Sure.
and just cleave some boys. So yeah,
I'm just going to make some invols.
I didn't even use any CP. I could have done grenades. I could have done that in this detachment, Marines have tank shock.
Nice.
It's pretty nice, but I didn't need it. So I guess we'll just sit how we are. And what was my other card? Extend. Yeah, I got it. So yeah, Morty's gonna swing. Go, Morty, go! He's gonna do the big chops, I think. Because how many wounds does Captain Man or Azrael have?
I don't know, 6 or 7.
Right. Unless you force him to battle shock now, please. Stank shock. Yeah, they have stank shock.
6 wounds.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do normal attacks in morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I really want to battle shock the other man? Are you likely to interrupt with the captain? I actually want you to do that for 2 CP, so I'm not going to battle shock you. 5 attacks. Hit them all, lethal. And winning hit on 2s, rolling 1s. That many saves, all 4 up in bonds. They are very,
Very dead. No point even re-rolling anything.
See you in the afterlife.
All
All
right.
right, nice. And then that means that all the Marines can pile the other way unless you want to interrupt with your captain. Yes.
All right.
Right, so they would have to have gone here to go here. Morty could not move. In fact, Morty could have gone to here with his pile-in. Then these can pile in.
No, because the unit is dead.
Yes,
Yep.
they would have to pile to the captain, and then they consolidate, which just get them to the middle. And then this guy can pile in and consolidate, and he'll just go here.
Sure.
All right, so the middle is
Back to
mine. Right, and I killed the Blade Guard, the Marines, and both of their characters, which means I've killed 4 things, which means I get kill and kill more.
Well done.
Thank you. Planned. Absolutely
Righto.
planned. I get 6 points for containment, putting him up to 10, and 5 points for extend battle lines. And I gain a CP up to 5, and you, oh no, yeah, get on your turn, yeah. And then you gain 2, oh no, you gain 1 because Azrael's dead.
Yes.
Up to 5 as well, and you
Right.
get hold 1. Neat.
Time to push you off that point.
Oh, you can try yet again.
Sabotage and containment.
Now remember, Neil, the Marines,
Yes.
they are fight first.
They are fight first.
They are fight first, and they have a lot of heavy plague weapons. You also cannot modify anything to do with me because I have Morty in the middle.
Sure.
So
Morty in the middle. That's a good show.
Morty in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, just that gigantic demon Primarch that enters the door, and he's like, boom, straight through the wall, and he's like, Morty in the middle.
Right.
Yeah.
Where am
You
I
could have
going?
used a 6-inch pile-in strat on the Lord of Contagion. That's true. But he didn't really need to go anywhere. Where am I going to put him? He's fine how he is here. He's all good. I'm still getting used to it. You are right, Chad. I could be using my CP, but at least this turn I can do Overwatch. I can do like -1 to wound in the shooting phase. I can do Interrupt. I've got lots of strats. So pretty nice. Yeah. Nice to see you guys getting the new detachment on the table. 2 new detachments. It's Death Guard Dave. Hi, Death Guard Dave. And the Disgustingly Resilient podcast. Holy heck! Where are you guys from? Hold on, I've got to look you up. Nice. I am sorry, guys. I may be subscribed to you already, and I've just forgotten. But I'm going to look it up anyway. The Disgustingly Resilient podcast. This is very on brand for today. Nice. Disgustingly Resilient podcast. Wow. Oi! You guys are crushing YouTube. Subscribed. Nice. And you do lots of things Death Guard. Nice. Thanks for tuning in. Very, very welcome here anytime. Very, very cool. All right. Everyone in chat, go give these guys some love. Subscribe to the Disgustingly Resilient podcast. And I can only assume that Death Guard Dave is a massive part of the Disgustingly Resilient podcast. Surely. Death Guard Dave, yeah, it's 100%. Nice. Very good. We're both from the Disgustingly, yep, got it. I was there. Aiden loves the new detachment. Not. Right. Why do you hate it? Why do you like it?
Does Lionel have either Deathwing or
He has Inner Circle.
his Inner Circle?
I don't know
I
if
will
he has
check to see
Deathwing.
either of the...
Yeah.
It'd be very dumb if he didn't have ability to access his own army's thing. In terms of what I'm going to kill, I'm going to make sure these guys in the middle are my reroll hits.
The Marines?
Yes.
Fair enough. Yeah, okay. Have those Terminators over there moved yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Lionel does not have the keyword, as far as I can tell. That's a bit dumb.
That is dumb. Maybe this detachment is not really built for him, I guess. I don't know.
No, apparently not.
Shut it. I'll see you on the channel to chat about this later. No, Dave. You shut it, all right? How about you like that? Yeah, disgustingly resilient. Nice. Okay, well, them I'm definitely overwatching.
Okay,
I mean, I know they have a 2-up save, but I'm just going to make you roll a billion saves.
sure, go for it.
Yeah! I have 5 command points. I mean, I may as well, right?
Yep.
I'm not going to overwatch anything else. So here we go. Here's 7 little dudes. Oh my sweet lord.
There's a lot?
I rolled, I'm not even joking, 30.
Okay.
30 hits. Here we go. So this is this plus this. All right, here we go. 4s, and then re-rolling the wins. So this many saves. All right, so I'll just take them out.
Well,
It's that before the
no
leader.
ones would be nice.
1s, please.
I'm going to predict I roll 9 ones.
Okay, cool. You
One,
rolled
two,
1, 2,
three. You picked
3
one
ones.
guy.
No, they have 4 wins. They're Deathwing.
Oh, okay. You didn't ping one guy. One guy's on 1.
Okay, and then
Now
my
the
leader.
leader.
Wow, that's not a lot of 1s, Neil. Only 2 shots. 2s! Rerolling. 2 more at AP 1.
Fun.
Wow. I did 3 wins?
They're 3 wins.
That's not a lot. I thought I'd kill at least a guy.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
I rolled max shots too, and I got a lot of 4s.
So Overwatch is gone now, isn't it?
It is gone.
All right, good.
Death Guard Dave. Thanks for the follow. Watched a few of your games, guys. Great work.
12 inches on these guys?
Yep. As for the new detachment, until I play it a few times, the first one on Vanguard Tactics stream tomorrow. Oh, lucky duck. I'm withholding judgment. Fair. Yeah, everything needs practice. That's for sure. Thank you, Death Guard Dave. I am terribly sorry I said shut up. You know what? You have fun on on the Vanguard Tactics stream. Say hi to Stephen for me, and let him know that we exist. That would be cool too. Just a little bypass. Have you seen Jack from Barnyard? He's a
I'm
nice
going to bring
guy.
these guys in 9 inches away.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah. I have a funny feeling that the lion is going to hurt my boys.
I hope that this unit can remove everything here.
Yeah, probably.
I
We're really
don't-
going to come down to a slobber knocker in the middle here.
I don't know how well this unit is going to go into that unit,
Oh, yeah.
right? But they've got 4 attacks each. They do impact mortals. I'm going to throw some grenades at you.
Yeah, probably.
See how we
The
go.
shout out was to Aiden from our channel, not you guys. Nice.
And then
Oh,
we-
yeah, I knew that. But I told you in return to shut it as well. So I apologize.
Okay. So these bad boys are my oath target. So I'm going to shoot everything from the repulsor other than the las cannon at these boys, and then shoot the las cannon at that mephitic light hauler.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, everything that you have is not really going to be wounding me on any, strong amount of shots. So I don't need a -1 to wound. So just do your thing.
Okay. This is the las talon.
All right.
1 shot. It does here.
Nice.
Gets to reroll wounds as well. Yes, the wounds.
I'm fine.
It's fine. That's all how it works,
Neat.
lads.
Yeah.
And then all the many shots.
The many.
And then it's 18 shots. 2, 4, 6, 8,
I would have
10,
overwatched the lion, but there
12,
was honestly no point because the
14,
lion is not
16,
infantry; he's a monster.
18.
So I don't get anti-infantry against him.
Alrighty. These are these -1 to hit these guys?
All the time. Stealth.
Alrighty. Even if I'm within 12.
Stealth.
Nice work. So hitting here on 4s, re-rolling everything.
Yeah.
I don't think these are sustainable.
Fours.
That
That's
one
so
I
exciting.
knocked.
One day I hope to go to England and meet all the teams. There's Eddie as well. There's Liam Dempsey. There's you guys. There's Vanguard Tactics. There's Tabletop Tactics.
So
That would be so cool.
That many with the
One day.
defense array.
All right. 3s. You killed 2 of them.
Beautiful.
That's a lot.
All right, and now the big gun, which is 12 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Yeah.
Reroll these boys.
Yes.
Good. And then winning here on 3, 6 is a dead.
Where's this from?
The
Oh, the onslaught.
repulsor.
the onslaught.
So 1 death.
Wow.
And 2 more.
Up. Takes another guy out.
Beautiful.
Vaguely acceptable. Right. What am I doing now? I will shoot the 2 bikes. I can see them. Actually, why don't I just be sensible and just position this like that?
So you can actually see, yeah, 3 bikes.
3 bikes.
Nice.
They all have a plasma.
All 3!
They will all heroically
Overcharge?
overcharge.
Heroically overcharge.
If they overcharge, did they kill themselves?
They take 3 wounds. How many wounds are they each? 3?
I think they are.
Then yes, they do.
All right. Well, are we cowards?
No.
No.
Actually, I tell a lie. They definitely die. Because any model that's not a monster vehicle or character, instead of just taking the 3 wounds,
They just die.
die.
All right. Well, we are not cowards.
Yeah. I wasn't a coward. I killed myself too.
2 hits.
Neat.
1 wound.
Fails.
Dies.
Nice.
And 1, 2, 3.
Oh, good.
Okay, that's fine.
Sadness. Killed a guy. Blap. I've lost 4.
All right, we're going to throw grenades from here.
Yes, go for it.
We will throw these grenades into this group here.
Fair enough. Not the grenades.
6 shots.
3 models.
3 models.
You killed a guy and a half.
I will accept that.
Ouch.
And now we will shoot the lion. I've never shot the lion before. What do you think his profile is for shooting?
Let me guess. 3 shots, sustained, 5 minus 1, 2.
2 shots.
Yep.
Just pistol. It's a plasma, no hazardous.
It's a plasma pistol.
Yeah, and that's it.
Not like a bolter.
That's it. So we will put these into the death shroud because I, in theory, could kill one.
All right.
Actually, how far away from these guys is he? Do you want to make a measurement?
Within 12, for sure.
Because with he from these guys.
Yes. The Marines.
The Lionel.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
He's got to be like 15, surely.
I think he's within 12.
I can't imagine he's within 12.
I mean, he's damn close.
Well, you give it to me or not give it to me.
I mean, I'd say you are in.
All right. In that case, I'll accept it.
Yeah.
2 shots. Hitting here on 3s because they're -1 to hit.
Nice.
Re-rolling.
Yeah.
Because they are my oath target.
Oath.
All right. And winning here on toughness.
5.
So 3s. Okay. 1. -3. Kills a guy.
I've rolled badly on all their saves. No.
Good, okay. I think that's... these guys can just pepper these guys with 5 shots.
Little pistols.
4 pistols and a plasma. So we'll do the 4 pistols first.
Yeah.
They -1 to hit, which is so annoying. 1 wound. No wound, probably. I've got to check. Can you just do a... No, it's fine. It's saved. And then the plasma pistol, which I won't overcharge because I am a coward.
Weak.
Hits.
Yeah.
Wounds.
Fails.
1 guy dies.
Nice.
Guy on 1
That's all you
wound.
need, yeah.
All right.
Actually, wait, not him. That was my leader.
Sure, that's fine. Understood.
Yes.
I think that's everything.
Very good.
Yeah, I think that's everything. Beautiful. Let's move to the charge phase.
Neat.
All right, so first charge will be those Terminators over there.
Into
the Terminators, and I guess they might as well declare the other thing at the same time.
Right. You are within 7.
So I need 4.
Oh, yes. Because, wait, no, that's only if something's already in combat.
No, that's just the rule, the army rule, isn't it?
I think that if you are already in combat
Oh.
with something else, Deathwing get +2 to charge.
Let me
So
read it.
charge this thing first.
Each time a Deathwing unit, are within engagement range of 1 more Ravenwing units. So I'd have to charge the bikes in first.
Yeah, the bikes will have to go here first.
Well,
But
I
honestly,
could
there's
declare
not
the
much point.
bikes on this unit and that unit, and just go that way.
I guess. So this guy to get here, he'd have to pivot, and he's within, I'm going to say, maybe within 8, but go around the wall an inch, and 9, and pivot 10.
Or I could pay a CP so you can go through the
Is that movement
building.
or charge, or just move?
I'll have a look.
Yeah. We're using all the strats.
Have a look. Movement or charge phase.
Okay, so you could do that
He
here.
would then be very close, wouldn't he?
I mean, all this just to get instead of a 6-inch charge, a 4-inch charge? Why don't you just use the Tomies first?
Because I want to make my life really complicated and use all the strats.
Right.
All right.
If you go in a straight line, you're within 8, so
let's
need
see
a
if I
7.
make a 6-inch charge.
Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. 6.
Oh,
What do you get?
I got a 2.
Okay.
Which so I'll CP reroll that,
CP, yeah.
and then I get an 8.
Okay,
All
they're
so
in.
they're in.
I got you, buddy. Charging both, right?
Yeah.
So this guy, where do you want them? Do you want to leave a gap for the lion, maybe?
Yeah, I want to leave a gap for the
So
line.
you can get him over there at least. This guy would have to go here. This guy would have
I
to
know,
go
if
here.
I can push them all this way, and it's fine.
But do you want line here or here?
I want the line to touch both of those.
Here?
Yeah. So I want these guys to go that way.
I don't think you
They're
can
an
have-
8.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think that they can, because these are all over. I don't think he can. You can either have him go that way or this way. You can't put him.
Oh, okay. Well, just
What do you want?
yeah, do it like that.
This?
Yeah.
That's how I would do it.
All right.
And then get the lion into the death shroud.
Yeah.
That sounds better to me. This guy here.
Now just put one guy there.
Where?
Yeah, maybe there.
Like
I
this
want
guy's on the bottom.
I need as many hammers into these guys as possible. Big weapons.
Right. Okay. Well, you could do this and then give the lion some charging through you.
Yeah,
and
something
then,
like that.
And then pile
Pile
us
in. Yeah.
And then he can still attack this way anyway, but he is over here.
The other
How about
thing I can do is try and charge these bikes now and then give everyone a better charge.
I think that if you do that and you get a small charge, the lion won't be able to fit.
No, but I can leave this guy here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
though, he's
if
already- he's
if
already
this declares
in-
this, and you make it, and you only roll just enough to get in, he has to sit here, which means that the lion will not make it in. So
All right, well, let's charge the
that
lion
would be
now.
horrible. Yeah, he is.
Lion gets an 8, so he's quite in.
He's very much in.
All right. So that solves that problem.
Yep.
Now, I want to make sure these guys get onto this. How far away are they?
Oh boy.
How far away are they?
Oh boy.
They are
There is going to be
they are
much
within
fightages.
6.
Yeah.
So I only need a 5.
Yeah.
If I charge the bikes first,
Yep.
then I could block myself, which would be awful.
Yep.
So I'm just going to charge these guys and see how we go.
Okay. The Terminators?
Yes, they get a 7, so they're
Alright.
in.
They're probably in. I'm just going to remove
They're
it.
very in.
That's easier.
But what we'll do is we're going to go this way to give these guys room to go that way.
Okay, well, anyone who makes base, he has to make base if you can. So you
Yeah.
move your. Do you want to here? You have a tape measure over there too. But here. Move your 7. You just steal my tape. He stole my tape away and then didn't even use it. Yeah, big nerd.
You're a big nerd. Okay, so I could put this guy here.
Are we going to see Tyranids on Thursday? For sure. Oh, and also, sorry, I missed something over here. I missed a thing. What did I miss? Jack, hope you don't mind if I mention and talk about this game a little bit on our stream tonight. We'll obviously give you a huge shout out and point people to come back and watch. Only if you do it without giving me a shout out at all. No, that's really fine, dude. Absolutely. Do as you wish.
Well, I guess you gotta
shout outs for, yeah, I'll take it.
I don't think I can avoid you heroically intervening with this lad, unless I put this guy...
Yes, Mortarian.
Yeah. No, with this, not with Morty.
Oh, with the Lord of Contagion?
Yeah. I'm just trying to see how I can push things around.
Yeah, don't forget, they're kind of sitting in the middle of a wall at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. And also that man over there. These two have not made base and they definitely could right here.
Well, no, they were well out of 8.
Right, okay.
That's why I'm trying to figure it out. I mean, to get past the wall issue, I can just push myself like that.
Right, okay.
But I think he has to go here. So if you're going to heroically intervene with this guy,
I don't think there's much I can do to stop you, other than to try and charge these guys in.
Well, heroic happens now. It's the end of a charge move.
Ooh, okay. So try that. Well, and that does mean I will be able to charge
Yeah, you can
much
charge
easier.
me, yes. And are you within 6 of Morty though?
I think I'm within 6 of Morty.
Right, then that means Morty could also declare a heroic. And
But
he would need
have
to clear his
to-
base,
yeah.
which is a 6. So he could heroic and roll a 6. And I do have 4 command points. So I might do that because I'd rather him, because they're 4 wounds each, aren't they?
They are 4 wounds.
I'm going to do it with Morty. Morty! He's in.
He's in.
On a 7, no less. Whee! So he will get to here.
Oh, all right. That does change things. I think I do charge Morty now with these bad boys.
Yes.
Just to put some wounds on him, and then I can pile into him, and then we can see what happens.
Yeah, fair.
All right, so I'll do that, and they're +2 to a charge.
No, only when Ravenwing are touching me.
Uh,
It's Deathwing units get +2 to charge if Ravenwing are touching
oh,
me.
okay.
Yeah,
They're still in.
they're still very much in. It's if Ravenwing are in engagement, yeah.
They'll be
Nice, yeah.
on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
Well, this was
And they'll do
gonna get very
impact
spicy.
hits. These guys are going to charge these guys.
Yes.
And they'll make it no matter what.
And they can do
They're
impact
10.
hits too.
Ooh, they can go on the point.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, quite happily. And then we'll do impact hits here as well.
Neat. I don't like anything that's going on right here. I'm down a CP as well. Sadness.
Okay.
All right. Fair.
And then the repulsor will charge. How many CP do I have?
4.
All right, I've got so much CP. Repulsor's going to charge.
Yeah.
Repulsor will charge these guys here.
Marines.
4.
I think it probably is in.
Yeah, it's in, but it's.
have to rotate
I might
though,
have to
maybe.
rotate.
If you rotate, you're -2.
Well, you tell me.
Look, if he just moves 4 here, I think he's in.
All right,
I'm going to allow it.
we'll call him in. We'll spend some CP on tank shock. 2, 4,
Noish.
6, 8, 10, 12.
T12?
It could be 11. Don't want to cheat you. 1 dice. D12.
5s.
Well,
That's a lot of models. That's 5
5
models.
models.
1, 2, 3. Oh no, not 3.
No, not 3. 1's on 1.
Yeah. Nito, burrito.
Nino Burrito.
All right, now the impact hits. Do you want to look up how that works?
Yeah, I'll do
I think it's like for each one on a 5.
It's each one in the engagement range.
Oh, okay, well, they're all in engagement range. Because they rolled a big old wall. They're just behind the wall.
Yeah, hold that thought. Let's not cheat anyone out of any dicing.
Is it 4s or 5s?
It's 4s for each unit that is within engagement range. So you could only probably have 3 because you're not base of base. There's a wall in the way.
But they're still in engagement range.
Engagement is 1 inch, so only the first rank, or your base of base, and you can't be base of
All right,
base.
well,
because
in that
there's a wall.
case, I will simply make sure that the others who charged are around here, which they probably should have been anyway, because I rolled a 7.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Then you can do all your models.
Okay, thank you.
That's good. And then you can do all your models here.
Okay, so 5 dice.
5 dice on 4s.
5s on 4s. That's 2
models.
for him.
5. Oh god, 5 ups. He takes both of them.
All right, and then over here as well.
3 models.
3 models.
You kill this guy and this man.
No,
Oh no, this guy and 1 wound.
thank you.
Sorry.
I'm trying to keep him honest.
Yeah.
He keeps cheating himself, taking too many models.
Yes.
All right. What the heck do I want to attack with first? Oh boy. Well, I guess if these
Is that
guys-
all your charges, Neil?
Yeah, that's all my charges.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna make this unit over here take a battle shot.
Okay.
I figure it's probably more worth over here because the other stuff I don't really care about.
They're fine.
What's the leadership? 6?
6 or 7.
They fail.
Oh,
Minus
on an 8.
3,
Minus
buddy.
3. All right. Okay. On -3, they definitely fail.
Yeah, they fail.
Okay. Not that they were going to
It's at
spend any
minus
CP
3
on that.
because the Blightbringer over here actually helps me out doing it. Thank you, chat. And also, yeah, you're just at -1 from that and -3 from the other one. That's it.
All right. I need to look up. I'm definitely going with the chaplain unit first.
So they are battle shocked.
Yes, they are.
And now, wait, hold that thought. You're not going first. I'm the defender. I'm going first.
In that unit.
Fight first.
Okay, sure.
Thank you. So these all pile in. I mean, they're all basically in anyway because they're all touching this guy. He's touching this guy. So I have 1, 2, 3 heavy plague weapons and the 2 leaders left who will all hit the Terminators.
Sure.
Terminators.
Let's see if the Termies can bounce these guys.
Probably. They probably can. There's only 3 left, so. Melee weapons. I have heavy plague weapons. So this will be 9 attacks. Hitting on 3s, because +1 to hit. Blah. And lethals.
So 3 lethals.
And then
nice
what
work.
is your toughness?
Of the Deathwing Knight.
I assume it's 5?
Probably 5. Deathwing Knight is toughness 5.
4, so 2s then, and rerolling 1s. That many. 7. At AP 2. 2 damage. I kill a knight.
1 knight.
Ooh. And then I have the little attacks from all the little dudes.
Okay.
Found Spawn. I don't think that's
Oh,
going to
no. They'd subtract 1 damage. They're -1 damage.
That would be nice.
Oh,
if
except for Morty?
wasn't there.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And Morty is just like, he doesn't care.
I hate this.
That rule still shouldn't exist.
All right, keep going.
2s with him. Nice. And then 4s and rerolling 1s. That is 1 more AP, nothing.
So 2.
And I assume the other guy's the same.
Oh,
Lol. Take a word, Neil.
okay. One guy's on 3.
And then the tally man. Yeah, he's the same. So 2s. No lethals though for him. 4s. Rolling 1s. Take 2 more. AP.
AP.
nothing.
Okay, 2s again. Fine.
Cool.
All right, so
A
you
dude
pop
is
for
on.
a guy.
Yes.
All right. Now I want to split up my attacks.
Yes.
How though? I definitely want to put as many things into Morty as possible.
Yes.
Though maybe it's not worth it. What's Morty's OC?
6.
How many wounds does he have left?
He's taken 2, so he has 16 left.
Do I get my +1 to wound with Morty around?
What do you mean?
I have a +1 to wound thing from the chaplain, I think.
Well, yeah,
So-
I don't anti-modify you.
Oh, okay, so
the
I'm
-1
definitely +1
damage
to wound.
is not a modifier. It is
Because you're modifying the
my
characteristic,
characteristic
of
of
his...
my weapon. Can't do it. It is, and it doesn't work.
So I am +1 to wound.
If it's on the data sheet, you can't take away the knight's -1 damage. Just for the record, you can, and I did, and it is right.
Look at chat. They're all on my side. Thank you,
Seriously, it is right. I'm like 99.9% sure on this one. But please, if you have the evidence and proof,
chat. Do you...
Change my mind.
Okay, you've got CP to interrupt, don't you?
I have 3, yeah.
Do I risk Morty swinging, or do I go with, say, the other pack over there? What's Morty's attacks?
5 attacks at 4 damage, 2s.
4 damage.
Yeah.
And how many wounds does he have left?
16.
That's a lot of wounds.
You're not going to kill him.
Not going to kill him.
He's going to get to attack one way or another. It's just what and when and how.
Okay. So I think...
Yes?
How many attacks will he have? 5?
5.
5 attacks, all right. And so half of those will go through, so he'll
Yeah.
kill 2 or 3.
Yep.
Then I can use the rest of the unit to wipe that, get this, I'll score the point at least. So I think I'll go over there.
You probably are if it's worded that way. I thought it was worded differently. Sounds like you are right though. Yeah, it's so dumb. That's why I think this rule shouldn't exist, because if Morty's around and I'm battle shocked, I can't use strats, but I don't lose the OC. If you're -1 damage, I don't care. If you have armor or contempt, I don't care. Everything.
All
It
right.
just literally ignores everything.
We're going to go over here.
Disgusting. It's really disgusting.
So this guy will pile in here.
Nice.
Yes, so he can hit this thing. So we'll have 2 knights go in here.
Yep.
And 3 knights go in here.
Okay, into the Terminator.
Yes.
Brick. Nice.
All right, they're +1 to hit because of Lionel, I'm pretty sure. I will double check.
Lionel L. Johnson. Mr. Johnson? The man, the myth, the legend? Is it him?
Yeah. While a friendly unit is
Is
at 1
Bellacore
to
worth
0.
it in a Chaos Knight matchup? No. You should just cut out the rest of the sentence. You only need the first 4 words, and the answer is no.
Okay. Apparently I'm supposed to pick one of these things at the beginning of my command phase.
What is the thing?
Either
Oh, it's the
line up
lion doing his thing.
or...
Yeah, you have the same one for the whole game.
So, no, in your command phase.
I know you get to choose, but one is always better. It's the same as Morty.
until the start of your next command phase, this model has that ability.
I know, but what I'm saying is one of these is always better than
I
the
don't think in
rest.
this situation that's correct, because if you attack me, then you get mortal wounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You want to use that one?
Yeah, I want to use
Cool.
that.
Okay. What is the other one he gives?
That's loan off.
Oh. Right. So for this turn, he's no longer loan up, but you
Correct.
don't need it.
All right,
Neat.
so we'll use the Terminators first. They're +1 to hit from Lionel, so that's
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
And did we establish how many attacks they have yet?
There's nothing I can really do with the Deathwing Knights. I haven't looked it up. In terms of hitting back here or anything like that. I can't do the tank shock. I'm already -1 to wound if he's higher than my toughness or anything like that, so there's nothing I can do.
So that's those 5 guys. We'll do the 5 guy, the 10 attacks into the Plague Vest
And does
Crawler
the lion
first.
give him +1 to hit?
Yes, that is correct.
So what do they hit on, 2s?
They're already hitting on 2s, but now they're hitting on 2s.
Ah.
And I guess how many maces? This unit is weird.
Why?
Because there's like a mace of the thingy
Is
and
there any
the
units
great
you
weapon
100%
of the
take or absolutely
Unforgiven.
not take into Chaos Knights as demons? I've never played any knights, so unsure what to expect. Take lots and lots of corn.
I've got to look up what I gave them.
Specifically, I would be taking blood crushers. Avoid too many blood letters. You want crushers, multiple bloodthirsters, Scarbrand,
Okay.
lots of Rendmasters. They would be amazing into Chaos Knights.
Okay.
Avoid fiends. They're useless because they don't do anything to knights. They would be like one of the worst things you can take.
So I'm going to
Lots of
do
corn.
the 2 maces of absolution into the Gribbly, the Mephitic
Hauler.
Blight Hauler.
Nice.
Then 2 maces of absolution and a great weapon of the Unforgiven into the other unit.
The of what?
Yeah.
Say it again.
The great weapon of the Unforgiven.
The Unforgiven.
The Unforgiven.
That
Good
actually
movie.
makes
Have
my
you seen it?
Brain to know.
Ah, you should. Okay, hitting it on 2s, not rerolling anything.
Cool.
Of course, there's 2 1s in there.
Excellent. Is this into the
This
hauler?
is the Hauler, right? Wounding here on anti-monster 4, anti-vehicle 4. So wounding on a 4.
Cool. That's pretty neat. Are these devs?
These do not have dev wounds.
Right. AP.
AP at -2.
5s. Damage.
2 each.
I have taken 6. I'm down to 1.
Okay, nice. Maybe I should re-roll on it. Oh well, too bad. All right,
You wouldn't know what I rolled.
I wouldn't know. Exactly, it sucks. 2, 4, 6, 8.
In
These
the
are
other
going into the Terminators.
Yep.
They're anti-monster, anti-vehicles, but they are strength 6.
Ooh,
So
strength 6 is so good. Because I'm -1 toughness if you're higher than my
Yeah,
strength,
that-
which is 6. So 6 is perfect. So 2s to hit.
I'll hit.
And 4s to wound.
They don't have any other ability.
Nice.
So 4 to wound. So that's
3.
3.
AP a lot. AP 4. Well, 4 up in bonds. Damage 2.
2, yeah.
So 1 down to 1.
5 more attacks. Sustained. No sustained. That's
Nice.
okay.
Strength.
Strength 6 again.
So 4s.
Dev wounds.
Devs.
So 1 dev and 2 saves.
Okay. 4 ups. Damage on these.
2.
You killed a guy.
I killed 1 whole guy.
Nice.
Great.
All right.
But the lion is right there. Do you want to interrupt, my
Yeah.
friend?
Yeah.
Where are you interrupting?
Here.
Okay.
Into the lion.
Okay. don't-
Screw the lion.
Okay.
He must die for his crimes.
Maybe you should have
Against
gone
the
with the
filth.
lion first. I don't know.
Probably.
Probably.
He does a lot of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
I mean, now I'm going to interrupt to take mortals on myself anyway.
Yes.
And I don't think I'm going to kill him. But I'm just going to do a ton of damage to him.
Sure.
And if I get really lucky and kill him, that'd be great. He does have a 3 up invuln, right?
He does have a 3 up.
How many wounds has he got? 8?
I'm having a look.
Does he have feel no pain?
He has 3 up involved, 10 wounds.
Any feel no pain?
No feel, no pain that I can see.
And toughness?
Toughness of 9.
Ooh. That's grim. So he's going to be T8, which means I'm wounding him on 4s.
Now, can I... Oh, it doesn't work because he doesn't have the stupid bloody keywords. All right.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm down to 1 CP. I will interrupt. Everyone's going to pile in.
Sure.
I'm going to put all my attacks into the lion.
Oh, well, let's see how he goes. Oh, he's got fights first.
Yeah, so he would
can-
have fought as a charging unit, but I mean, interrupted gets around that anyway.
Uh,
I fight first, then you pick any of your charging units, which you did, and then I get to interrupt.
oh, okay.
So it's all the same. So I'm going to do a lot of attacks.
Okay,
1, 2,
go for it.
3, 4, 5 guys.
Can you survive this?
Hitting on 2s with lethals. The ones are not good.
3 lethals.
The 3 lethals are great. And then I'm winning here on 4s because strength 8, you're T8. Blah.
That's a lot of 6s.
That was an insane roll, chat. Holy heck. If you fail 5 of these, he's dead.
Got a CP up my sleeve.
Oh,
I will still CP one of these.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
He
so
only
far
takes
2.
2. That's an insane roll too.
All right, now.
So that's 4 damage. Wait.
Mhm.
Got my Lord of Virulence.
Okay.
But give me my absconding with my dice. Yeah, Lord of Virulence. This would be about the same thing anyway. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s this time.
Well, what did I roll for my saving throws? Do you remember?
3 ups, why?
No, what did I roll?
What, 2s and 1s, why?
No, for my actual saves. Because tell me how many 6s I rolled. That's the mortal wounds.
Mortal wounds.
Chat, tell me how many 6s I rolled in saving that.
Pause. Only 1 more. Sad. It takes another 2 damage, so he's taking 6.
Okay, that's fine.
He's down to what, 4?
Yeah.
All right, well, I mean, we nearly got him. You got pretty lucky on them saves, but I got lucky on the wounds.
I will now activate this unit right here.
Yes, that's fair. You can activate with whatever you want now.
Yeah.
I can't interrupt anymore, so do your thing.
Oh, that's good. All right. I will. In that case, I'll see how many wounds I can do with this unit here
Into Morty?
Morty.
Yeah, fair.
Let's go for it.
Morty! Lion deals mortal wounds on 6s to save. Yes, thank you.
So someone please
forgot
tell me
about it.
how many 6s I saved with, because it must have been more than one, I'd say.
Yeah.
And
2 6s.
all right.
Woo! It was more than 1, Neil. A guy is on, 1 word left.
4, 4, 4, and 4. Is Morty -1 or anything like that?
What's a hit?
Yeah.
For these, yes, because they're within 6 of my Nurgling here. For the Assault Marines, no.
Okay. 3s.
And no rerolls here because I am not the target. Ooh.
Probably
12.
6s.
12.
I reroll everything. No, these guys don't reroll.
No, they
everything.
don't. They have the impact models.
Okay, nothing.
Power Fist?
Power Fist. They all hit? No.
Yeah,
they do.
5s.
None. Ugh. Hi.
My name is Mortarian, and I'm here to stay.
My name is Mortari and I'm here to stay and I'm going to fight first anyway. All right, these guys are going to pile this way. Oh, there's a wall in the way.
Wall in the
isn't
way,
there?
yeah.
So they can't really move.
They're just going to stay with
Actually, no, they could move that way because they're technically not touching it.
Just leave them there. It's all the
No,
same.
because I
Just
want
leave
this
them
guy
up
to
against
go
the wall.
this way and this guy to get in there.
Oh,
See
no,
what I
I
mean?
don't think that can happen. The best you could do would be like this, and he's not going to be able to fit on the inside of the wall and within
Yeah,
it.
sure.
I
All
don't
right.
think so.
I think I might just have to leave Morty there
There's no way you're going to kill
and
Morty.
kill all the Space Marines and take the
You
point.
mean try and kill all the Space Marines?
I will absolutely kill all the Space Marines. This is the perfect Space Marine killer.
No,
Yes.
they're going to live.
No, they're not.
I have faith.
On the way. Not a chance. So, we're also +1 to wound as well with the chaplain.
Yeah.
How many attacks am I getting? I'm getting the maces do 4 and the greatsword does 5.
Nice.
I'm going to assume I took out a mace because the greatsword's more.
I am going to -1 to wound.
Ooh, all right. So it's +1 -1 to wound.
Because you're strength 6 and I'm T5, so it's now 4s to wound me.
Sure.
Just figured I would drop in and say hi to one of my favorite legendary painters. I'll let you gents fight over who that is. It's probably Adela, isn't it?
I'm going to use. Do I have CP? I'm pretty sure I do.
Neil, is it you, me, or Adela?
It's Adela, 100%. Ain't you all right, buddy?
There you go. See?
Let me just double check
We
here.
know how it is, Cursed Cowboy. We know we love you too, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just drop in and you got to bully people. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, next.
I'm just trying to see if there's something I can do here.
Okay. You've got, what, 4 command points left?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm
I
trying
don't think
to.
you used anything yet.
I'm trying my best.
I've used all of them. All my juicy command points.
Okay, that's it. Let's just, let's go. So I will put everything into those little baby boys.
The baby boys.
I think except the chaplain. No, even the chaplain. We're
Everything
just going to kill everything.
All right.
Do you want to pick them up?
No.
Okay.
You're hitting me on 4s and you're wounding me on 4s.
Sure.
With no rerolls.
I have rerolls
Why?
because they're my
Oh,
oath of
reroll
moment
hits.
targets. Yes.
Not wounds though.
No.
And no lethals or sustains?
There is some sustain in there, yes.
You can't -1 to wound shooting only. What? What is this? Battle shock, fight phase, pile in, pistols. There's the Hauler thing. Mephitic invigoration is -1 to wound. Oh, you're right. Poo.
Good.
Sad. Now
We
they
are
are
definitely
gonna
killing
die.
them now. All right.
Ah!
That's the great sword, and then we got the leader.
Fair enough. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dan. Are they -1 to
Dan.
hit?
Who's Dan? Yes, so force. And rerolls. Because of oof.
Okay.
Nice. The -1 from the Nogan. Very good.
Winning
C5.
here on
Threes.
2s.
Why?
+1 to wound, and
Oh!
they're already 6s.
+1 to wound. That's nasty. 2s. Yeah, ouchies.
So these are all at -2, and I've still got a great sword to come.
6 at -2, you say?
Yes.
5s. You kill. These are 2 damage each, aren't they?
Yes.
3 Marines are dead, and Tallyman. We'll just say Foulblight's one is dead.
Okay.
And then I just have Tallyman.
All right. And now the next guy, he has the great sword. And
I'm
so,
Aiden.
Here we
Dave's
go.
Dave.
He does have
Three of us.
sustain.
Definitely not confusing. Well, there's only 3 of you. That's fine.
All right.
Force to hit. Yeah.
Ooh.
That is totally fine.
2 hits.
You're nowhere near as confusing as the Hobby Goblins in Jacksonville, Florida. They have like 20 people.
1 dev.
So 2 damage.
Yes.
And he's down to 2 wounds. Chaplain.
Yes.
Tallyman lives. Tallyman.
Chaplain.
tally
Can you look up how many attacks a chaplain has?
Oh,
I think
balls.
it's 4 or 5.
4?
5 or 4 if he's in Terminator armor.
Oh, that's a Captain in Terminator armor. Balls.
And it'll be the Crosium. No upgrade.
You're a Crosium.
I'm a Crasium.
I
Let's go.
confirmed that.
5?
It is 5 attacks.
All right. Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling. Nice. Winning on 3s. And I
+1
got
to wound.
4 2s. And I get 4 ups. Ooh.
2 more.
2 4 ups if I pass them both. Oh,
Whoa.
Tallyman, Tallyman.
All right.
He's going to tally all the things. Yes.
Yes.
I'm happy with that because that means that I can get my CP on a 7. Yes.
All right. All right. Well, that will consolidate onto the point at least.
8.
They're in the point. We're on the point. You're in the point. I'm
You're
on
a
the point.
Yep.
All right. Combat over here.
Yes.
Chainswords, 4 attacks each nowadays, right? You don't get +1 on charge anymore, which is so sad.
Yes.
Hitting here on 3s, I'm assuming.
No -1s over here.
A
Ouchies.
lot of 2s though.
And then are these strength 4 or 5?
Probably 4.
Are they? You want me to check?
You check while I roll.
So they're 4s or 5s?
Will make a difference for exactly 1.
Great. I love loading a whole page just for that. They are strength 4, so 5s to wound.
Okay.
3 wounds. 4 ups. You kill a guy and 1's on 1.
One guy was already on 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
Okay.
do 1 damage.
And then the Power Fist.
Neat. Okay. Wait, 3s to hit?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 wound.
Cool. 5 up. You kill him.
All right.
You kill my boy. No.
All right. All right. They're probably about to die.
Now I can attack back with everything?
No,
Oh, the lion.
Lion's going.
The lion.
Yes.
I forgot about it.
Okay. So
D6 plus 3 wounds
He's gonna
is
do
a
his-
selling point right there. What?
he's going to do his big attacks.
With a Bloodthirster plus enhancements and a single Ren Master going into a large knight like an Abominant, would you sweep, wounding on 3s and 3s damage? No, definitely big hits. D6 plus 3 wounds is a selling point. Yeah, big hits for days. And yes,
No
he lost
ones.
the Deathwing Knights attacking.
2 ones, of course.
All right, strength.
12.
So this will be 3s to wound because I'm -1 to wound.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, damage 4 each.
Yep.
4s. Ooh,
Kill 2.
I could CP1, but I think I'm okay with it. I want to keep my CP for later. So you kill this guy and you kill this guy.
Okay.
Neat. All right, so this can attack back. They've already attacked.
Yeah.
Tallyman can do his... Oh, no.
He's attacked.
He's attacked his fight first. Morty can attack.
Morty can attack.
Yes. And the dudes over here can attack.
Yes.
All right, okay. Let's just do these because I'm right here.
Sure.
So they can go in here. He can go to here. This guy can go to here. Which means... wait, no, hold on. He can go here first. Then he can go here. And then he's in base and base. So everyone's within base. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Marines and both my characters. Neat.
Let's see how we go.
Oh God, what does this unit have? The shooter unit has a heavy plague weapon on the leader, and then the rest are all just plague knives. So we'll start with the heavy plague weapons, so 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Nice, that's a lethal hit. And then 2s to wound. So that's 2 wounds, AP 2. 1 is killed.
1 is dead.
And then we have plague knives.
I just count it up.
Yeah, so that would be that from him. So 1, 2, 3 dudes with knives. So I have 9 attacks. I'm gonna stab you, Neil. I'm gonna stab you in the legs. Strength.
Keep going. You can
4, so 3s to wound. So that would be that many at AP nothing.
do it. 1 guy takes 1 wound.
Damn it! And then I have my 2 leaders. So we've got the Noxious Blightbringer. Mm-hmm. Yes, he's going to. He has 5 attacks. 2 damage.
Nice.
Throw a dice on the floor. I'm gonna save him for second. And what's the other guy? A medic man, plague surgeon. He also has 2 damage. Oh my god! 4 attacks, sitting on 3s, and strength 5. So 3s to wound. That'll be 2 wounds, AP 2.
1 more dice.
Perfect.
So,
and then
no, that was the guy on 1 wound.
Yep.
So
And then
2 are dead so far.
Noxious Blightbringer. He has 5 attacks, 3s to hit, lethal, 1 hit, and no wound. AP nothing.
It's fine.
Cool.
So you killed 2.
Oh, that's okay. That was not super lucky, but I'll take it. Neat.
Morty.
Morty, I think he's probably going to do his big attacks into the Deathwing Knights.
Makes sense.
I know that 1's on 3 wounds, but whatever, it's all the same. I'm just going to attack them before I don't get the chance to do it so anymore. 2s. 2 lethals. And 2s to win. Rolling 1s. And rolling 1s. 5.
All right.
4 ups.
Just spike this.
2 die.
2 die.
I take it. Neat. So that's that fight done. And then the hauler over there into the Deathwing Knights.
Sure.
3 attacks, I believe, on a hauler. They're not particularly hauly, but, you know, they've got...
A little...
a little mouth. 4 attacks. Neat. And 2 wounds, AP1. 3s.
Fine.
Good. That's all the things. What do you score?
I don't even know if I did a sabotage. I
No,
didn't,
you
so
didn't.
that's fine. I'm going to discard that.
And?
Containment, which I'm going to discard as well, because
Fair.
I won't cause it next turn.
Okay. So you gain a CP, you gain another CP, you're up to 6.
Thank you.
6 command
6,
points.
right.
That's a lot of command points.
Well, all my command points are defensive, and I can't use them against Morty.
Yeah. You also killed... no, not Typhus. That was previous round. You killed the unit of Marines.
I think that's it.
And the character in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So 2 kills. So I need to get 3 kills to...
Shouldn't be too hard.
To guarantee it. And my Tallyman lives. So on a 7, I get my CP.
CP.
Oh,
All right, what do you draw?
very good.
I should have just discarded containment.
Also, what is your OC in the middle?
sabotage.
You have an OC of
I'm
1,
double.
2, 3?
Double.
What do you mean double?
Because of the upgrade on the chaplain.
So they're 2 OC each?
Yeah.
So that's 6 OC?
Yeah.
And then the repulsor
It's like
is...
3 or 5.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have an OC of 1, 2, plus 6, 8. So I assume it's OC 3 or more, so I'm not going to get hold more. But I do hold this one and this one, so we'll get 4 points per hold.
Repulsor is OC 5.
Yeah, so it's your point.
So it's 11. Yeah.
Sad. I do have to heal a guy over here. I'm going to bring back... What do I want to bring back? Let's bring back a flamer.
Sure.
So
you can shoot it in combat.
Just here. And
No, you can't shoot it in combat.
No, I cannot.
Good.
Not yet. Yeah. And I think that's that. And then do they have to take battle shock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models out of They started with 14. So no, they're perfectly fine. These don't have nothing else to be taken. No, we're all good. Cool. Let's draw some cards.
Let's do it.
Potentially decent, but I think Plague Company just does everything that this list can do and better. I agree. I get Storm Hostile Objective. Let's take that one over there, or the middle actually now.
Yeah, that's true.
And Recover Assets, doing actions. I can totally do that with my Poxy Walkies. So
Poxy boys.
That shouldn't be too hard at all. And we are going to do some kills and moves and things.
Sure.
Storm is take the middle. Interesting. And you have nothing left in Deep Strike, do you?
No.
I have 3 Nurglings that can come in, which is something. It's great, I guess. And then Recover Assets. All right, well, give it a go, I guess. Bloodthirsty gives friendly corn units within 6 +1 to wound. No, it's +1 to hit. And he does benefit from his own aura, so he can never be like hitting on 3s unless you're -1 and he's degraded. But, you know, yeah. I don't think it's as good as Scarbrand.
What you gonna do?
I'm going to move, and I'm going to kill, and I'm going to shoot some stuff, and it's going to be cool. Now, these guys have pistols, so that's cool. I think that we're going to bring the hauler around. Now, I can shoot this guy into the lion, because he's a monster.
Oh.
Yeah. So we'll give that a go. The Nurglings are going to sit where they are. These Poxwalkers are going to sit where they are. He's going to sit where he is, because he can shoot the lion, because he's in melee. And he's taken 6, so he's down to 2. Right? Oh, no, he starts with
10 or something.
So he's fine. Yeah, cool. Yes. And I guess they're going to stay where they are over here. These guys, they're going to move forward. May as well. They're going to recover assets for me.
Sure.
Recoveringly. In fact, you know what? I'll put them on this side just in case.
The only thing that makes me sad about this situation is that I won't get to charge the lion into Morty.
How do you know he won't die? He might live. How do you know he will die?
I don't think he's going to die there.
Yeah.
You have pistols, yes, but
Yep.
I am going to re-roll one of your melters that gets through. If I somehow don't get a 3.
He's going to go in here
Sure.
and sit on this objective like a good tally man.
Sure.
And then this guy's going to go this way
Sure.
and chop these boys in half.
Sure.
And yeah, do I want to go chop the other dudes in half and just leave them? No, I don't really care what they do. I'm just going to leave them.
Okay.
And the Nurglings. What do I want to do with them? You know what? I'm just going to put them like, I don't know, over here in case I draw like behind enemy lines.
Sure.
They can just go and be annoying over this corner.
Makes sense.
Like that. There you go.
All right, go nuts.
Thanks. Yeah. Do Deathwing Knights, are they like...
No, 12.
I know, but maybe I'll actually just go here and try and make a... I will declare a charge from these onto here.
Okay.
Within 9 of them, so I need a 9.
They can go through the building?
No, I'm just going to go around the edge. I'm within 10, so should be a 9. Alright, that's my whole stuff. I'm going to shoot now. I'm going to start by paying a command pointy, and these...
If you want to get around the edge, then you're definitely more... You got to go more than 9, surely.
I'm 9 away, so I should be within 10 to need a 9.
That's 9. You
Yeah.
said you can't go through the building.
No.
So you've got to go an inch that way, which is still 9.
Well, yeah, but I only need to make it to within an inch of you.
Yes.
So it's
I know, no. You've got to add an inch, so it's a 10. If you sit there, it's a 10. If you can see me, it's a 9.
Okay. Done.
Right.
How's that?
That's now 9.5. Because you
God.
need the first one to be able
Whatever.
to get past the edge.
I'm going to shoot now.
There you
This
go.
unit's going to pay a CP.
Don't let him get you, chat. If he can't run through a building, he has to run around it. If the base is an inch, he needs to move an inch.
I'm going to pay for Eye of the Swarm. So Death Guard infantry unit from your army that hasn't been selected to shoot, all of their ranged weapons, excluding blast, become pistol.
Okay.
So they're going to shoot everything into these dudes.
Sure.
Nice. We'll start with, I have 2 blight launchers, so I guess we'll go with them first. So 3s, and lethals, and 2s. Damn. Only 2 at AP2. 2 are dead.
Yeah, 1 left. I'm
And
just going to
then-
pick it up. It's fine.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to die from the rest. Nice! CP well spent. Woo! That's that done. Morty, where does he want to go? I think we'll do the hauler that is not in combat. He's going to shoot the line.
Sure.
So multi-melters. 4s. Crack missile. Hits. Wins.
CP reroll.
Oh!
Oh no! Oh no!
D6 damage!
He's dead. Ouch! Jesus.
Wow.
My
Good to a
boy!
All right. Well, I think that's the game, actually.
Yeah, probably, yeah. That's friggin' savage. I was not expecting that. Okay. The multi-melters and crackers, so we'll get this turn done quick. From that guy, we'll go into the bikes again.
He had fight first, so I think he would have survived combat.
Yeah.
Ah, man, wow.
That was
brutal.
Okay. Yeah, that guy is going to put the melters and the crack missile, I guess, into the tank.
I just don't think the loyalist Primarchs are as strong as a Primarch should be in game.
Yeah, I agree. -4, sorry, but you do get cover.
On what?
The repulsor in the middle.
Oh, okay.
D6 plus 2. 3 damage. Do I want to CP that? I
Probably
might.
not.
I'm just going to CP it. May as well. We're going hard. 3 damage.
Sure.
Wow. Crack missile. Misses. Oh wait, yeah, misses because I'm in melee. Mortarion. May as well do the little spitter thing into the Terminator that I'm pushing. Is one of those Terminators on a wound?
Yes.
Neat. Here's the bile spurt. 3 shots. 4s. Neat. Good chat. We're going to do Morty. He's going to do his lantern into... Are the bikes over there 3 wounds?
Yes.
I'm going to shoot everything into them.
Makes sense.
Pistol, 2s. Oh, sustained D3. No wound, reroll. Wounds, AP3.
Well, dice.
3 damage, yeah. And then the extra shots. Ding. 5 shots plus 3. Hitting on 2s. I don't care that I'm in combat. I don't care. 2s. Rerolling. That's that many at -2. Ignoring cover? Maybe not. I will have to check, otherwise it will make a big difference. Damn it. Why do you have to roll all the 4s?
I roll all the 4s.
Does not ignore cover. So
Yay,
only
1 damage.
1 damage. 1's on 2. Neat, neat, neat.
Right.
Those dudes in melee have pistols. They're going to fire everything into the Terminators.
Sure.
Here we go.
5 shots.
So
4
3 have died. So that means there's 3 left, and they have 2 on the leader.
Oh,
so
okay.
4d6. 20 shots. Oh my god.
Do they have pistols as well? Are they Death Shroud?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were the normal Blight Lords.
No, I said.
Okay. I thought...
For the rest of 10th edition, they are only Death Shroud.
All right.
Blight Lord are
I honestly thought they were Blight Lords, and I was like,
I'm
okay.
terribly sorry.
Okay.
Forced wound, rerolling everything. That many 2-ups.
All right. You pinged the one guy.
Yay! And I don't think I can fire the leader because his gun is not a pistol. His gun is something else. Oh!
What?
I am very, very good at this game. You take 3 more damage on the bikes. I do ignore cover because the Lord of Virulence can see them and blast weapons from my army ignore cover.
We're rapidly coming to the end of this game.
Woo! It is not a pistol. Neat. All right, well, that's all my guns fired. Time for charging. So Lord of Contagion into the middle. He's in. He's going to chop up those little men.
No, he's not. He's going to bounce off them.
He's going to chop them. Chop them in half.
All right.
That's all my charges. Pretty much. You know what? I will declare a long bomb. I'm recovering assets here and here, by the way, obviously.
Yeah, where's this long bomb going?
Right here. So I'm within 11. Needed 10
Sure.
to make it to the Marines in the middle. Watch this 10. They can reroll charges for free because they have a dude. Oh, so close. And then we'll do a 9 into...
No, it's way more than 9 now.
Okay, here's a 12. No. All right, well, that's it. Nothing else into melee, so Lord of Contagion has to go first.
Yep.
5 attacks, hitting on 2s. Oh, lethal. 2s, rarely 1s. That many. I do 3 damage.
No, I'm going to CP reroll that
You're
one.
going to CC 1?
Yeah. No damage.
He's fine.
All right, I get to go now.
Yeah.
I think I will go with the Terminators over there.
Fair. Into what?
Into your Terminators.
I totally forgot this guy's on a wind. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I might put one guy into it and the other 3 the other way.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll put one of the anti-monster, anti-vehicle guys into him.
All right.
And actually,
You
I
can
think
damn well try, Neil.
I picked up the great sword, so they're all the same.
Okay, cool. So one guy that way, 3
One
dudes
guy-
this way?
Yes.
Neat.
One guy that way. Wow. Yes, he wounds.
Oh no! Ah, do I blow up though? No.
Alright.
You killed my hauler, which means you actually get a kill. So you've now killed 3 things.
Well, I want to spike this. 2, 4, 6, 8. Before Morty kills all my guys.
Yep, I'm gonna kill them all. So far I've killed the lion, and I've killed this unit here, that's 2. And I haven't killed anything else.
Are they minus to hit or anything?
They're -1 to wound.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, they're not because you're only strength 6.
Okay.
So it's just 4s to wound. Yeah.
1 wound.
Oh, God. Yeah. I shouldn't laugh, but it is funny.
All right. Now Morty's going to whiff. I'm going to tank this, and then we'll be done.
All right, Morty's going to put everything into the knights with the
Makes
absolution
sense.
shields. Hitting on the 2s.
Rerolling the 1.
No, but you know what?
Yeah, this is where your CP's going.
Screw it. He's good. And 2 6s to hit lethals, and then 2s to wound, and rerolling 1s. Oh, okay, 1 into 1. 4, please. 4 4-ups. Save or die. Die. Ooh. Oh. 2 6s.
One's
killed.
dead. One guy.
Damn. That means I do not kill them, which means you are probably going to get kill more. Very sad. All right. My Terminators over there are going to punch your dudes.
Sure.
Here we go. So 1,
Are these guys still alive?
3. Which guys? Yeah, I didn't hit them.
Okay.
I hit the Terminators.
Yeah.
This is the Terminators going to your Terminators. Hitting on 2s. Oh my God. 5 1s.
Bouncing off each other.
And 2s to wound. That many saves of 4. Are they -1 damage?
Yes.
Crap. Okay, well, hold that thought. Wait. What's the toughness?
5.
I'm just going to do the big hits, it's fine. So I kill a guy.
Okay. One guy
And
dies.
then my leader as well.
Power fist. 2s.
Lethals. And 2s. Or 3s to hit, but it's fine. And take another 2 damage.
All right. So go on, guys.
-1 damage, I honestly just think kept your whole unit alive. I was going to kill another, like, what, 1, 2, 3, 3 of them or something. Instead, I killed like 1.5. Ouch.
Okay. I'm going to clap back, and I'm going to just try this. I'm just going to try and kill this one guy.
All right.
All right. You never know your luck in the big city.
You never know your luck in the big city.
Never know your luck in the big city. The 5 attacks.
-1 to hit.
Which
My
guy
nurglings.
is the leader left? Yes, so he's got the great sword.
Yeah.
All right. -1 to hit.
Neil used 1, I don't think Jack did. Didn't he use his CP reroll already? It's 1 per phase. He used it, not me. Don't think I used it.
-1 to hit shouldn't affect. Will affect the chaplain for 1 hit.
Yes.
+1 to wound though.
What's your strength?
Supposing is 6, right?
So 3 to wound. T6. 3 wounds. 4s. Take 2 damage.
Okay.
And then the other guy. 3 4s to hit.
Why? He's 2s naturally.
Is he 2s?
Yeah.
Is
Is
it,
it-
oh, the Deathwing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
And 2 wounds.
Yes, because +1 wound. 4s. I'm alive on 2, which means I
means you
fully
get 'em up.
heal.
All right.
And you take 2 mortals.
All right.
Suck it. Yeah, Lord of Virulence. Woo!
He did what he had to do. He
yeah.
did what he was going to do. All right. Let me now.
It's once per phase you can CP reroll, not once per turn.
Okay. Little hits into Morty.
Little boys.
He's -1, right?
He is not -1.
Not that it matters. And 6s. Nothing. And then the Power Fist.
Nothing. All right. Morty lives.
Okay.
I do get Storm Hostile, I think. Maybe I
No,
don't.
you won't.
What's their OC?
Well, I
Two
can-
each, right?
Yeah, they're 2 and 5.
Dang. So 7?
7.
And I have Morty who is 6, and my Lord of Virulence who is 1, and the Tallyman who is 1. So 8.
No, but I'm 9.
Oh yeah, you're 9 because +1 OC. Yeah, so I don't take it from you, which means I don't get Storm. Huge.
Not really huge.
I needed to
You're
kill,
winning this by a lot.
Well, I needed to kill that last guy to give me Storm. So I don't get it. And also, on top of that, I do get a kill, but you get kill more this round.
Yeah, and I hold more of this round as well.
No, that's in your command phase.
Yes.
And you will get it in your command phase, yeah. If that guy passes Battle Shock and
I
they
will
pass Battle
auto
Shock,
pass here.
and then that guy would need to pass over there.
Actually, I will do it the other way around because am I minus anything to?
Did those Terminators also? Yeah, they fought me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm recovering assets
So,
for 3, so I discard the other card.
Quick question: right here?
Yes.
Is there any minus leadership check? Any minus to leadership check here?
No.
Okay, so I'll try them. I'll auto pass the other one, and I'll try and pass this one
Okay.
because it's the he's fine.
They're fine. So you get hold more. Wow. Not even gonna lie, that unit living got you 4 points for hold more, denied me 4 points, so it's 8-point swing. They got you kill more as well. So that's another 4 points is 12, and now hold more is 16 points for that one guy living.
Color Horde can't get it.
Oh my
Bring it down.
What?
And then behind
still in
enemy
this game.
lines. I can get behind enemy lines. It makes things very awkward.
That's a swing and a half.
How are we going to do this? I feel like I'm going to bounce off whatever I shoot.
Yeah.
makes me
Neil,
very,
haven't
very
you
sad.
learned that if Jack isn't destroying you, any loss in points is huge?
Mm.
Yeah, what are you attacking me for? You always got to play for the most amount of points possible. That's how teams events work.
I don't think I can
All
fall back and
practice.
charge, can I?
Just because you're winning doesn't mean that you don't need to practice something.
I cannot fall back and charge.
Und charge, no. You may stay where you are and
I don't
attack
want
me.
to stay behind.
You may stay there and attack me again.
Really don't want to stay
And
there.
if you don't, I will kill you. Yes, just got to lean into Deathwing and Ravenwing, I think, but we'll see. There will definitely be some creative Lions Blaze detachments inbound either way. I think there's going to be a creative lot of all kinds of detachments coming in the next couple of weeks. In the next month, you're going to see an entirely different game.
This is what
It's
we're
going to be
doing.
nuts.
We're doing this.
Yes.
This, I can see all of them.
Yes.
I'm going to put all the little guns into them.
Yep.
I'm going to put the one big shot into, well, no point doing it into Morty. It would be how many wounds is a Lord of Virulence?
6.
So I would have to hit him, wound him.
Are you talking about the tank?
Yeah.
Tank can't shoot me unless the other dudes fall back.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because I'm an infantry unit. Bet he wishes he had 285 points back from the Lion and 190 back from the Repulsor. Yeah, well, I don't think either of these lists are particularly optimal. I mean, I've got, 2 characters that honestly don't do very much and a range unit of dudes. Probably not very good either. And I've got 2 enhancements.
stop
on them
talking
that
yourself
don't really
down.
matter.
You know you're winning. Right.
Currently, you're winning.
I know that, but not for long.
How do you know that? I don't have much left either, you know. You've killed all my Terminators. I've got Terminators over there. That's it. If you shoot this unit to death, I have basically Morty and a Lord of Contagion, and you've got a unit of Marines and a Repulsor. I've lost my Hauler this turn too.
Yes, but you have like an unkillable thing sitting in the middle of the
Yeah, but he
table.
can't kill all your stuff. He's not very good at killing things. He's just very good at not dying.
Yeah, but all he needs to do is not die. That's it. That's just one task.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to fold these little bad boys back out of combat anyway.
Goodbye, Marines.
All right.
They
I'm
can
not
sit
sure
over
why
there and
there's
do nothing.
one dead. There should not be one
No,
dead.
no, no. He's just here.
Okay.
He's chill banging.
Let me see how far they can go.
12.
No, literally how far they can
Yeah,
go,
it's
not
that one.
just the words. All right, so the back one was here, so he can get back onto the point, so
Yeah.
he's going to do that. It would have looked like this, and then they stick out kind of like that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's about right.
Don't forget that little wound marker on that bike.
Yes.
If you want to move that.
Where's that bike going?
Here you go. Replace it with that.
The bike can do very little, so he might just stay where he is. If he stays where he is, that's fine. He can just put one shot down there. These guys, you're going to attack first, which is super annoying, but you
Yes.
might not do anything much to me.
Well, yeah, because you're goddamn freaking -1 damage. It's actually brutal.
I think what the smarter thing to do is to fall these guys out of combat.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll fall them this way.
Yes.
Actually, if I fall them this way, yeah, okay, I know what I'm doing.
All right.
I'm going to fall them this way.
Yeah.
Sorry. This way towards the bike.
Yeah. Okay. While you do that, I'm going to overwatch you.
Don't do that.
Why?
Fine.
You got 2 up saves anyway.
Yeah, sure, go.
I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just a ton of 1
Yeah,
damage.
yeah, I know. And then this thing will
It's
move
the
this
best
way.
thing I can do with my CP, so I may as well.
Yeah.
So here we go. It is 4d6 from the little guys. It's okay, 14 this time. That's 5, that's 10, that's 14. 4 saves.
Wait. You're not near Morty. I can make myself -1 to wound.
You can only do that in your
Combat?
turn. You can't do it when I watch you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Pause. And also it wouldn't matter anyway because I'm anti-infantry. So that many saves of 2 up. Ding.
Sorry.
Stupid 2-ups, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, hold on. I got a leader left. D6 shots. 1, 2s. 1 more at AP1.
It's fine. Oh, I'm going to CP that one that went through. 'Cause
Why?
I've got no reason not to use the CP this phase.
I guess so.
All right, it's fine.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right, well, you burnt my
Done.
CP.
Yeah, beautiful.
Behind enemy lines with the bike? Maybe.
Okay. So this thing's moving here. So its hull is on here. Its hull can see those guys and it can see the hole behind them.
Aiden, I think it was Aiden, wasn't it? Aiden and Dave and there's one more. Aiden said, why don't you do behind enemy lines with the bike? Just advance the
Oh,
bike
yeah,
on
that's
that
good. Good idea.
one, you know? Ding. Bong.
All right.
He rolls a 1.
But I
You
get
can move.
13-inch move
13. He just needs to get fully over that line. I'm sure he can
easily.
do
That's 9.
it. Yeah, go for it.
That's it. So about here.
Nice. Yeah, that's nice. Should have overwatched that. Neat.
Okay. There's a guy here on 2 wounds.
Very good.
All right. In that case, they could have moved slightly more back because the bike was blocking them. Yay!
Well, no, they would have to move first. Otherwise,
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Done.
nice. And your dudes in the middle are going to stay in combat?
They're going to stay in combat and pray.
And pray.
And pray.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Praying to what god, might I ask?
The god of... Let's just hope that they can survive whatever's going to come at them. All right, I got a CP reroll. They're doing the things. Okay, I'm going to shoot the Las Talon at the Mephitic Blightholder.
Okay, yeah.
And then all the other shots are going to go into these bad boys.
Cool.
Who I won't get covered
The
because I
Marines.
can see them all.
Yeah.
3, 6,
I will get 3 dudes on cover
9,
here.
12, 15, 18. Oh, what's going to be my oath of moments?
Yeah.
You can hear the thinking.
You can hear the cicadas outside.
Yeah. I guess it's going to be these guys.
Okay. So 4 rolls to hit.
Actually, yeah. Why not?
4s to hit. I am stealth. Because I am cool. Nice. T5. 5 to win?
Probably.
Defensive array, so 5s. Neil, you can give your repulsor +1 to wound with a Black Knight.
Yay, I'll do that.
Wait, what? +1 to wound with the Black Knight and shooting?
Yes, you give it to something that's near.
So that would be those wound instead.
Yeah. Yeah, give me CP. I
And
use
you
the
can
CP.
do it in shooting?
Yes, it's only in shooting, it's not in fight.
Oh, that's weird. How many is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no AP.
8, 3 ups. You killed 2 guys.
Beautiful. Now then the other repulsor thing.
Dead.
Thank you, chat. We love you. 12 attacks from the heavy
That also
onslaught,
came
2,
from
4,
the
6,
guy that's
8,
name is the Disgustingly Resilient Podcast. Betrayal. How could you betray me like this?
Is this sustained? Nope. Okay.
4s to hit. Neat. T5. What's your strength?
These are devs,
And what's your strength?
and I am strength 6.
So 2s to wound.
Why would it be? Oh, it's +1, yes, isn't it? So they're devs, and then 5 saves.
Add AP a lot.
No, no AP.
3s.
So 3 more wounds.
3 wins. All right. Anything else?
No. That's that. Now Vlad's tail on. Here we go.
Into the hauler.
Done.
Good chat.
No point shooting the pistol. Actually, I'll shoot the pistol at Morty.
Oh, what, from the dudes in the middle?
Yeah. Hits Morty. Wounds Morty. If you get able to get the fat.
Is it AP1?
I have no idea.
What's the pistol from?
The pistol is
The chaplain?
The chaplain.
Well, does he have a pistol?
I
he have a
actually don't-
bolter?
Maybe he doesn't have a pistol.
Doesn't he have a bolter?
No, I don't think I gave him a bolter.
Looking
I
at 5 unspent CP was hurting my soul. Damn you, Morty.
Yeah. Chaplain Terminator armor.
He's got a bolter, doesn't he?
No, I took it off him. He doesn't shoot at all.
Nice.
All right, but he does have 1 extra
The
wound.
las talon is 2 shots, by the way. Is it? No.
No,
He's
it's
talking
not a
about the
las talon.
cannon.
It's the las cannon.
The twin-linked las cannon.
Yeah, it's only 1 shot for some weird reason.
Yeah, because it's twin-linked. That's how
I
twin-linked
know,
works.
it's so bad.
Which is horrible.
Makes no sense.
It really should be removed.
All right, charge phase.
I love wave serpents with 2 bright line shots.
Charge phase.
Yeah.
The repulsor's going into your Terminators.
How rude.
It's in. Tank shot.
Fair enough.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Yeah.
Why not?
That'll be a mortal wound.
I'll take it.
That does kill a guy. It was 1-on-1.
All right. So
Hey,
he's in.
You want to sit like this on the
Yeah,
point?
on the point. Thank
Nice.
you. You get to attack me first somewhere.
Yeah, these
well,
will pile in.
Yeah, sure.
Neat. While I'm over the other side of the table. And I do not have 5 first. The car can punch me.
I think it's like 3 attacks or 4, 6
I'm going to
attacks.
prepare Morty while that happens.
Okay.
And
So
then
you're
I'm gonna
going
prepare-
first with Morty, is that what you're declaring?
Probably.
Okay.
I have Morty and I have the Lord of Virulence ready to go.
All right. Well, I get to go before your whatever is not going.
Yeah, I know. It'll be tank first because it's the only
Yeah, I
thing
know
to
that.
charge.
I know that.
Move your tank.
I don't care what the tank. I'm just going to roll 2 dice,
While
4
you do
dice,
this,
6
I'm also
dice.
going to give myself three secondary points for recover assets.
Why are you even making me roll this? I'm going to skip rolling it. Just keep going.
Morty, 2s. Oh, and then 2s.
Rerolling the 1.
Rerolling the 1s. Ah, 3 more into the middle. 4s. Die!
Nope.
No, die! Yes!
CP reroll.
Die! No, die! Yes!
All right, you pop 1 guy.
Woo! All right, so the chaplain can hit me.
The chaplain can only hit
The Lord
that
of
one,
Virulence.
Lord of Virulence.
Yes. Which is
Which is sad.
perfect.
Boo!
Yay!
2 misses.
Hit the Lord of Virulence.
I can't kill him with this. Actually,
Yeah,
I
you can.
Technically, I can.
You can.
He's going to make me roll it. No, that's
I
it.
can't kill him anymore.
Right.
Wait, hold on. 2 wounds though. Is he +1 a wound?
Yes. So
No,
one,
only when
one
leading a
wound.
unit, right?
Yeah.
So
So
no.
No, it survives through to the end of the phase, doesn't it?
No, only when you attack.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So no, he doesn't wound me. What I wanted him
It was
to
a
do...
mortal wound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Flashback. So he will attack you. 2s. Neat. And then 2s to wound. And that's 4 at AP a lot. So whatever your invon is.
He takes 1.
Does he have a 4-up invon?
Yes, he has a 4-up in roll. He's a Terminator armor, dude.
True. Does he have a 4-up or 5-up there?
He's got Terminator armor. What do you think Terminator armor is?
Yeah, it's pretty much 4-ups this turn, isn't
It's
it?
4-ups.
I thought he said Talon, my bad. He did. Neil doesn't know the difference between
I don't know
Talon
the difference between
and
a Talon and a las cannon.
Just the same one.
They're just the same thing.
Morty is busted, making it to where your opponent can't buff or debuff at all. Every other army has
Yeah, I
restrictions,
know.
right? He's so ungodly broken.
That's why he brought him.
It's such a broken unit. The fact that he's 300 points is legitimately 100
Right.
points undercosted. It's disgusting.
Take 2 units. I take 2 wounds, whatever it is.
2 go through?
No, 1 goes through. How
3
much
damage.
damage? Oh, 3 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's got the relic shield, so he's got +1 wound, so it's whatever Terminator armor. I don't know. I can't look anything up. GW, here's the thing. If you wanted to have a competitive game, then make all the rules available to everyone. You don't go into
Neil,
chess
Neil.
and he knows how to play the black,
Neil.
and the guy on white's like, I don't know, like, well, how does it work?
They're not going to listen to us.
I know they're not going to listen to us. We've tried.
Yeah, we've tried so hard.
We have
They refuse
tried.
everything that we even try to say to them. They just completely ignore us. What can I say, chat? Best company in the world.
They did say to him, though, congrats on 5,500 subs.
Yeah, they were like, congrats on 5.5K, we're not going to help you.
Thanks. G-dubs.
Or, GW, if you want to grow a brain, you weirdos, just send us the damn rules. And better yet, make them all free.
Yeah.
Why? Just learn from Magic the Gathering, Riot Games, any other game for that matter. Just learn something and make your game better. God, and I'm work for you essentially. I make 3 streams a week, and the least you could do is send me the rules. Sad.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
We got it out. We got it out. I will say, and I'll say it again, thank you, Disgustingly Resilient
He's got 3
Podcast,
words.
which you can have me on at any time to complain about this exact thing.
Yeah.
If you want to run a competitive game, the rules must be available
We're
to
great on
everyone. Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised you got absolute silence.
Yeah. If you
That
ever
does
want
not
us on a
surprise me
podcast,
at all.
we love podcasts. He's got 3 words left.
Okay,
Neat. Here you go. I'll give you a little token for that.
beautiful.
My Marines are going to punch your tank in the head.
Sure. My tank is going to do armor contempt. Because you're outside
can.
of 6. Yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Why not?
Hitting on 2s.
There you go.
Lethal. Winning on 5s. 1.
2.
2 total. 3 ups. He's fine. Power Fist. 3s. Lethal. 5s. 3 wounds. 3 ups. Oh, 4 ups actually.
1 go through.
Nice. The other one was a 4-up as well. So should take 4 damage.
Okay. How about that?
Nice. All right. That's that. I killed a unit. You killed.
Nothing. Nothing.
Sad.
All right.
Okay, well, I will get kill and kill more.
And you'll hold that point this turn.
And I'll get hold and hold more. So that's another 16
You're
points
going to win
me.
now.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm up to now. 40 or something.
Now that Morty's out of combat, he can just go anywhere.
I'm going to kill everything now.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill the board. What can I get? Kill everything. Assassinate? Behind enemy lines. Oh, that's such a rando
You've got it
card.
over there.
Yeah, 3 points. And no prisoners. And that's
All right, there you go. He's going to do this end of the bottom of a turn, and I'm going to concede once we see how much damage he does.
Fair enough. All right. What would you actually like me to kill? Here's a leadership thing.
While he does his thing,
my-
I'm going to complain about the rule set not being available. So I think you mentioned Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering, if you want to go online,
Yep.
you can download the 300-page rule book.
Yep.
Like it's 300 pages, that's not nothing.
Neil, roll 2 dice
GW.
for me.
2 dice for you.
Yeah.
You get a 4.
Okay, cool.
All right. You can do that, no problem. It's available. You can look up every card they've ever printed in any edition on Gatherer. It's all available publicly for free. There is no hidden information whatsoever other than what's in people's hands at the time of playing, right?
Yep.
It's complete, all rule set, all information free, available.
Yep.
Every other competitive game that claims to be competitive, that holds tournaments, where 2 people face off each other for prizes, All information available. Everything, GW.
Everything.
And you know what we get?
Yeah.
We get an app which you can load one army into at
Yep.
any one time
Yep.
that has progressively got worse
Yep.
since the launch.
Yep. And on top of that, you have to, if you want, you have to pay for the app, which is like $100 Australian, pay for the books that you then need to install on the app, which then get outdated anyway, so your hard copy is useless
Yes. Pointless.
in like a week, sometimes on the same day.
And they sell these index cards, which
Yeah.
might as well be coasters.
Yeah, which are like
Right?
$50.
$50,
And they
you
do
get
nothing.
them, you buy them, they're wrong,
Yep.
and you just throw them in the bin.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
GW, what we're saying, what we're trying to say.
I don't
is-
mind paying for the plastic, right?
Yeah.
I don't mind paying for the plastic. I pay for the plastic.
Yeah.
Like, this
Which,
is a
by
lot
the
of
way-
money spent.
By the way, I mean, this is going out on a limb.
All right, go.
I'm not a businessman. Not really.
This is.
I've said it before,
This is
though.
the biggest understatement of the decade. Jackson is not a businessman.
But every other competitor on the market selling plastic minis is a third the cost. So there is legitimately no reason why your minis are the most expensive, because we are paying for quality, because it is almost the same quality from many other companies, and you are like 10, 20, 50 times bigger than they are, so you have everything automated already. Your product should be 3 times cheaper than the other competitors.
Right.
So you really...
We're gonna put this aside. We're gonna put
Well,
this aside.
no,
We're
hold
talking
on.
rule set.
I know,
Talking rule set.
I know. But what I'm saying is, why don't they just make their thing 3 times cheaper to have 6 times as many players? Because honestly, 3D printing, third-party companies, all of that, the only reason why it even exists is because you charge like 5 times the cost of what you actually should charge.
Yep.
I'm just saying that. I mean, I know probably off the top of my head, 20 people that would play the game if it was affordable. That's another 20 people that I alone know. 20 customers that you could have more if you just made your thing affordable.
So Sorbilius, I know that most don't come close in quality, but as someone who builds Gundam kits,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So Gundam are high, and forget high grade.
And they're like a quarter of the
A
price.
real grade Gundam kit, which is 1 to 100 scale, right? So it's going to be bigger than Morty. It will come on about 8 sprues, and it's probably 35 US, 25 US.
Yeah.
Like anyway, I'm going to put that to one side, right? I'm going to keep yelling about the rule set. So if you want a competitive game, then you need to be both players on an even keel at the start of the game, right?
Yeah.
They need to enter with absolute balance.
Yeah.
And they try that in the rule set. I know they keep tuning it, right? But they do their best, and I'll give them credit
Yep.
for going, right, this needs tuning up, this needs tuning down.
Yep.
When the 2 armies meet at 2,000 points, balance.
Yep.
But you should not have a misinformation balance.
Not at
right?
all.
Not at all. I should be able to go onto the app, which is on my phone, which is their app, which has their things in, and not look at a little locked symbol with like a confidential text scribe
Yep.
thing in grey across the thing. That is insane for a competitive game.
It's crazy.
Insane.
And the worst part is, now that we've said all of this, because think for yourself, hilarious name by the way for this, I appreciate the honesty, buddy. Most people would be too scared to say what he just said on the internet. Yeah, now we're probably never going to get sponsored by
Never!
Jira. But honestly, if you've watched YouTube for a long time like I have, people like Midwinter Minis, you know, not to shame other channels or whatever, bring other people into this, he was partnered with GW and he left on his own volition because he asked for things, they didn't reply. He asked for minis to be sent to him, they were always late, months late. They never allowed him to do anything he wanted, there was no creative freedom at all. GW, just what are you doing? You are so all over the place. Just get a grip, man. I said it the other day, I was complaining about the shows because it's one of the coolest universes that's ever existed. I mean, undoubtedly their IP is the coolest thing out there. It's freaking sick. But Riot Games would make a better show than you every day of the week because you just don't allow other people to get involved and you have all this locked stuff. Like, fair enough for people like Amazon who want to change your game and make like female space marines and change the whole lore completely. Don't do that. That's weird. Nothing against, you know.
No, you're getting into very dangerous territory now.
But obviously you don't change the law. But people like Henry Cavill, you should literally just go, yeah, you do whatever you want. Literally anything. He's not going to change your game. He's not going to change the law, but he's going to make a damn good show. Why don't you just allow that? It just doesn't go in, GW. I don't understand.
All right. Let's stop bitching.
Okay, I'm going to kill everything.
Okay, that's good.
But that was really good because now we might have enough time to see the Tyranids.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm refreshing. Look,
right.
we just complained about them and they're like, let's suckle mother's
Yes,
teeth.
please. Please.
Give me a detachment.
But you know what? I mean, that's another point. We are a channel that makes 3 videos a week minimum for this game, and the least they could do is give us the rules early so we wouldn't be going, please, we've got a game in 2 days, we need to prepare, what can we get? Just send us the rules. We won't complain if we just get the rules. Please.
Well, see, you're saying send us the rules. I'm like, send everyone the rules. Send everyone the rules. Give
Agree.
Everyone the rules.
Agree.
And then everyone will go, oh, this rules appeal to me. I'm going to go buy that faction.
Yes.
Crazy.
All right.
Anyway, can you please end this game?
Okay, so what I'm going to do first is...
Shoot.
That Hauler is going to put little guns there.
Okay.
Big gun into
Sure,
tank.
go for it.
Big gun into tank. One
hit.
One wound. AP4.
I'm going to armor contempt this.
Won't do anything.
Yes, it will, because it makes it a 5-up.
Oh, true, yes. He's outside of range of Morty.
All right.
Cool. D6 plus 2. 8 damage.
All right, nice.
Is he on 1?
No, he's on 1.
Lit. Crack missile. Misses, and then the little guns, bile spurt. 3s. Yeah, and a wound into that guy over there. He is alive. Cool. I'll charge him with Poxwalkers and the Hauler and kill him.
Sure.
And then...
So charge the Hauler and then tank shock him.
what I'm going to do is, all he's going to shoot this, kill it. Does it blow up? No? Cool. Then Morty's going to chuck a grenade into those Marines. Then he's going to shoot those Marines. I'll shoot the Terminators. All my Terminators will shoot your Terminators. And I will kill the Marines and the Terminators and that guy. And then he will die in melee. And that guy's dead too.
Done. Thank you.
So I've killed everything except for that unit over
That's
there.
good. Well
and
done.
I get behind enemy lines for 3 points and no prisoners for 5 points. I've
Well
already
done.
scored it. And I got my primary as well anyway. And in the
Very
last
good.
turn, I'll get another 10.
Very good.
I'll just go and kill that unit over there.
No, they won't. They're going to go uppy downy.
Have
No,
fun.
they'll back away this way, and you'll never get to them.
That's cool. Whatever. Done.
Done.
Lit.
Woo.
I don't know what that scores us. I mean, it's going to score us something like a 90 or something to like a 50 or
50?
60. GG, Neil. That was brutal. I mean, the new detachments are fun though. The scout and
So
the
far.
stealth, they're pretty cool.
I think the stealth is underappreciated. It's
Yes.
a really powerful mechanic.
But consider this, right? The other detachment is I can make your whole army -1. So but that works in both -1 shooting and melee. They have smoke, they have stealth as a strat, which stacks with the -1. And in melee I can make you -2, which stacks. And they have sticky objectives in that detachment.
Okay, fair enough. You convinced me.
So like, and this detachment, you get the scout, which is you get an extra movement phase, essentially, if you take all infantry and move forward. But in the other detachment, you can run vehicles, which is probably better. And also you want to run Death Shroud all the time because they're super broken right now. And if you run the Haulers nearby, then you can pay a CP to make them -1 to be wounded if their strength is higher than your toughness, which they do anyway. So it's a bit of a redundant.
No, you said these
fact.
drop at 10:30.
Something around there.
All right, that's 10 minutes from now.
Right.
Ooh, very spooky.
Okay, we'll stay till 10:30 because honestly, it might drop at 11. So chat, as soon as the NIDS thing comes out, let us know so we can actually look at it. And until then, ask your questions.
So Think for Yourself
Now
said,
is the time.
I will say, Think said I would buy a Fancy Collector's Edition for my favorite armies anyway. I will say my favorite bit of printed literature I
agree.
have from any Warhammer anything is my hardcover 5th edition codex.
Yep.
That thing is beautiful. It's got a mix of the old artwork with the new artwork. It is a lovely printed, it's got a 4-page fold out.
Yep.
It is gorgeous. I would buy that. I did
agree.
buy that. Still happy with
every
it.
edition I buy the limited edition Eldar book. I always have and I always will. And I mean, this thing basically became redundant straight away. But I mean, the artwork is like, it's lovely. Nice artwork. For a limited edition, it's the same book, but with a fancy little thing on the side and like
You get a little tassel.
thing. And it's like got a nice little shiny text on it for like an extra $20.
Do you remember the 5th edition codex?
What, for Eldar?
No, for the the 5th edition rule book.
I don't have the 5th edition rule book, but I do have 5th edition Eldar.
Yeah.
How about that?
No, the fancy...
Handy dandy.
The
there
fancy
it is.
5th edition, you can get it for like... Why is Neil kind of hot in his stuff? I've always been hot, Ola. I got that way when I had the.
I was literally going to say it, but Curse beat me to it. Lol, Ola, I kind of miss the Van Pelt.
Yeah,
look.
I know.
The
The
Van
mutton
Pelt.
chops. My wife made me remove the mutton chops because I was getting too much attention.
I think what's upsetting is they've actually cut back a lot on the lore. It used to have pages dedicated to the weapons the faction use and page for every unit. And you know what? If they just made the rules for free, then people could buy the books for like $60.
For the lore.
And you would buy it for the lore and for the art and for the painting and for painting tips. And you would actually use it. And even better, it would never be redundant. Because you'd always want to paint the same thing.
So Magic the Gathering, they did have art books for a while.
Yeah.
And they sold like hotcakes. They were fantastic.
Yeah. I always been hot. Neil taking a compliment as an insult.
Yeah, I've always been hot. Yeah. Don't tell me I'm now hot.
How dare you?
That's
nice. Why should Space Marine get any more detachments? They shouldn't. Next question.
Yeah, that's correct. They should not get any more detachments.
Yeah.
They are bloated already.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's fine.
And guess what?
Yeah.
Blood Angel's going to get one.
Yeah. Do you know
Fist
how
will
many?
get one.
Did you hear how many detachments?
You know what I hope they do? I hope they're like, Blood Angels get one, and then they go, and Lamenters, they'll get one, and then Crimson Fists, they'll get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Just
not?
Keep on.
Did you?
23 days of Space Marine detachments.
Did you hear how many detachments Eldar are getting?
One.
No, I meant in their book.
Oh.
In January.
I hope it's like 12.
It's 8.
Ooh, that's a lot of
Yeah, Ayandan, Bealtan, Uthway, Aleatok, Samhan, Inari, Corsairs, and Harlequins.
Samhan?
Samhan.
Samham.
Samhan.
Samham.
With an N. Han.
No, Hammer.
Hammer?
Ham.
Hammer.
Samham.
Yeah. I got to ask at Demons Codex, lots of talk about its future at the moment. What's your take and hopes? I've spoken about this many times. I really hope that they don't make it into where they don't separate it into all the books. I hope that they get their own codex. They've had their own codex for like the longest time. They are their own army. They always should be their own army. There's plenty of players in the community that want to play demons as demons. I don't want to play World Leaders, Death Guard, Thousand Sons, Emperor's Children. I want to play demons. That's what the army is, and they're one of the original armies of the game. So separating them would be honestly a travesty. And if you do that, GW, I have a petition for like 10,000 signatures waiting.
It's not going to happen.
I will petition.
It's not going to happen.
It's
not going to happen. You don't have to worry.
It's not going to happen, the petition or the fact that they'll separate?
They won't separate it.
Well, they might, and listen to this, right?
No, they won't. I'm going to call it right now.
I was doubting that they would. Then they said that the demons would get 4 detachments now in December. They're going to get 4 detachments.
Yeah, that's good.
And I thought, okay, well then they're definitely getting a book. But actually, the fact that they're getting 4 detachments kind of makes me think that they're not going to get it.
No, they're going to get 4 detachments.
Well, most codexes that are one army like that with no other allies, like not Marines or Eldar or whatever.
Yeah, but they're going to theme. There'll be another noble
but
demon.
listen, right? If they get 4 detachments now, they'll have 5 detachments total.
Yes.
Which is the 4 gods and an undivided.
Yes.
When they get their codex,
Yes.
what do they get?
Another 4 detachments.
They won't have 9 detachments.
Why not? You just said elves are going to have 8.
But elves are an army that have 4 armies in one book.
Yeah, so do demons.
No,
They've
they
got
don't.
4 armies. There's a corn army. There's a siege army.
I get what you're saying, but
there's
no.
Yes.
I don't think so.
He's wrong.
Which means
I'm calling it, chat.
Which means if they are giving the 4 detachments now, they won't get a book.
They'll get it.
Maybe, because they've already got all 5 detachments with the enhancements and the stratagems. What more is there to put in a codex? Nothing.
100%. If you mix them straight into CSM, then their flavor's gone.
Yeah, they won't exist.
Yeah.
They literally are dead as an army. I have a bad feeling about this whole 30 detachments December thing, yeah. Well, and on
Not
top
me.
of that...
You know why?
on
Because
top of that,
7 of them are going to be Votan.
yeah, okay.
7 Votan
Alright.
detachments.
Sure, buddy.
And they're going to give me rerolls to hit.
Yeah.
And they're going to give me rerolls to wound.
Sure, buddy.
And then they're going to give me some ability
What if
that's
it's
not
one
just
detachment
plus
that
1 to
reroll-
ballistic skill.
One detachment's going to be reroll hit, the other one's going to be reroll wound, and you're going to have to choose. You know what, Neil, as well?
What?
In Age of Sigmar,
What?
the Soul Grinder
Yes.
is being removed.
Yes, I know that.
But in 40k,
He hasn't been.
if they remove the Soul
What about the
Grinder,
big bird with the metal wings?
Helldrake,
Yeah.
that's a CSM unit.
Yeah, is it? Why isn't it? Because it's a demon engine.
Yeah.
And why is that a demon engine and not the big guy with Soul Grinder?
He is kind of a demon engine. He's a demon.
Yeah, but he's got like mechanical legs.
That's honestly,
Yeah.
I don't know why.
All right.
He's just more demon than he is engine, I guess. So they put him in there instead of in the CSM.
There's like a scale. Right, this guy 30% demon and 70%
80%
engine.
yeah.
He's a demon engine.
Put him in
This
that
guy's like 60% demon, 40% engine. He's a demon.
But my point is, if they get rid of that, then there's no more undivided demons aside from Be'lakor, which will go into either all the books or just the CSM Codex and then be used.
What does Abaddon do?
Abaddon?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Isn't he, he's in the CSM Codex,
Yeah.
right? And he's undivided.
Yeah.
Right.
He used to have all the keywords, now he only has undivided.
Yeah, but he's still, the Codex is still like 4 different detachments plus world leaders outside of it, plus Emperor's Children.
It's 8 detachments, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because it has the 4 base Chaos Marines and the 4 gods. Demons don't have 4 base detachments. They have the 4 gods, and that's it.
Yes, but their 4 gods are a wider range of demons to have access to.
I don't think so, because they only have like 1 of each unit type.
Troop.
They have 1 troop,
Yeah, so
1
does CSM.
fast attack, 1 heavy support, 1 elite.
CSM has 1
based
troop.
on the old rules.
CSM has 1 troop?
No, they have.
Oh,
they
I
have
guess
a
they got
lot.
chosen.
They've
yeah.
chosen.
They got 1 battle
They
line.
have they have legionnaires. They
Alright,
have
alright,
cultists. They have a cursed cultist.
Yeah, sure.
They have spawn. They have lots of stuff.
It's 1029. I'm
Demons
furiously
have
refreshing.
1 each. So don't know. I really hope that they don't, but maybe they will.
I don't think they will.
Anyway, sorry, I
no.
missed like a billion questions. Someone asked me another question. Oh, I've broken a camera. Hold on. We got way ahead of ourselves.
Man.
Jamoose, bro, you're doing the whole C19 jab mentality. I had to get one, so now you have to as well. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Sorry, I broke a camera. All right, we're back. Let's do it. Yeah. I hope that this thing comes out at 10:30. It might come out at 11, which means
Because, if it comes
we
out
probably
at 11,
are not
I'm
going
not-
to stick
I'm not
around.
sending
It's
you
not a
out
half
now.
hour. Yeah, it's too late. It's 11 p.m. We'll review it another time, but I'll be super
Or
keen
you might
for
be
it.
forced to use it over next week.
I'm using it on Thursday, no matter what.
Oh, the Tyranid one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what's going to come out the day after, though. What really is going to be interesting about this is reading at the bottom
What's the next
what
one?
is tomorrow, because if it's something like T-Suns, then I'm playing Nids, and Arian will play T-Suns. If it's something like Eldar, then I'm playing Eldar, Arian's playing Nids.
Ooh, okay.
So it depends on if I'm playing Nids or not. But it's going to be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're saying 12 for them, which would be 30 minutes from now.
Balls.
Oh well.
Sad. All
Let's
right,
wind
well,
up.
sorry, chat. Let's pack them up. GG.
GG, guess what?
And what?
Gauntlet for you.
Oh, balls. All right,
So
well, but,
what I
but,
live
but
for.
it's going to be with new detachments.
It's going to be one of the 10 detachments that's been released by the time you
Okay,
do.
fair. But at least let's just try and make it interesting. If there's like some new stuff that we haven't used yet, we may as well try and use that.
It'll be the
It's
worst.
the gauntlet, but new detachment.
It'll be the worst one.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. As long as it's a new detachment, I get to try something new, I'm in.
All right, let's
Let's
do
do
it.
it. GG everyone, thank you for being here. Thanks for a cozy stream. You are very welcome.
Oh,
You can
man.
catch us again on Thursday. It's going to be Arian and myself. We don't know what we're playing yet, other than one of us is playing Nids. And also, definitely make sure you sign up for Thankmas stream. When I say sign up, I mean the link's in the description. Go over there and click the notify me button. We're going to be doing a huge podcast with everything that you just saw on screen. It's going to be for 4 hours. You're going to be there. I'm going to be there. Jimmy's going to be there. 15 guests along the way. We've got a surprise at the end. It's going to be lit. Make sure that you tune in for that and save all your dollar bills. We're going to try and raise $1,500. Loads of questions will be answered. It's going to be amazing. Speaking of Adela, go get some commission painted stuff over there. If you want coaching, I'm your guy. Very personalized as well, you know. Just me, little old me. I've got a big video coming out tomorrow morning as well. So stay tuned for that. If you want a bit of a spoiler, a bit of a teaser, it is what happened to me in 2024.
Wow.
So it's going to be a little bit more personal. So yeah, would appreciate you watching that one. It would be great. And otherwise, go get yourself a deploy mat, go get the terrain, go whatever else, the battle mats and stuff beneath it. Say thank you to Neil for being here. Michael gifted 5 memberships.
Wow, in
Let's
the
go!
last minute.
Woo! Snuck in there. Parade Army Neil, lol, don't boost his ego.
Don't. It'll get, if it gets any larger, actually, yeah, I shouldn't say that.
If I get any larger?
No, I'm
Well, I
not
haven't
going to
gone
talk
to
about
the
what.
gym.
Have you?
Yeah, can you notice it?
No.
What?
Sorry.
What do you mean?
You look like you could.
A string bean?
I would say that's cruel to string beans. I've
Should I?
seen some healthier string.
Okay, oi!
I've seen some healthier string beans in my time.
All right.
You look like a chicken's instep.
I look like the aliens from Men in Black, the yellow ones that sit on the couch.
I don't even. Yeah.
Did I just make a reference you don't know?
Correct.
Yeah!
Well done.
Hold on.
All right. No, let me go home.
Chad, if I just hold him for another 27 minutes.
No.
These ones.
I'm going. See you later.
All right. Bye, chat. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you all on Thursday. Bye. Merry Christmas.